One-day game in Major League Baseball just finishing up. Rockies leading 5-2 at Milwaukee in the bottom of the ninth. Tigers out to a 2-0 lead in the second against the Kansas City Royals. By the way, baseball's Hall of Fame ceremony is this Sunday. Inducted this year Carlos Beltran, Andruw Jones, and Jeff Kent. Yes, LeBron James is signing with the 76ers. 1 year plus a player option worth about $4 million per year after earning over $50 million with the Lakers last season. This will be his record-breaking 24th NBA season. Philadelphia hasn't won the title in the league in over 40 years. James says this will be his final contract. The WNBA is off. Their All-Star game is this Saturday in Chicago. Three-point contest tonight. In men's college hoops, Duke will play Texas Tech instead of Michigan in December at Madison Square Garden. And Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was fully cleared for training camp. I'm Steve DeSager.
Elijah, put the camera on me. Sweetie.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Password.
Dack, ack.
Enter, brother.
That's right. Come on in. I just got off a plane from New York. I am here in studio for you. And with that password, guess what? You now have full access to this very fine radio program for the next 3 hours.
Not 2, not 3, not 4.
No doubt.
Not 5.
No matter how you
not
listen
6,
in.
Not 7.
Okay, LeBron.
And when I say that, I really believe it.
Fox Sports Radio, foxsportsradio.com, the iHeartRadio app, SiriusXM Channel 83.
Wow!
And now, live on YouTube.
We'll do it live. It. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Do it.
There you go. That's right, Bill. Thank you. Say my name.
Rob Parker.
Hey, say it again, Alex.
Rob Parker.
One more time. I've been going a long time.
Rob
In case
Parker.
you didn't know. All right, here we go. And say his name.
Kelvin Washington.
Exactly. I am.
Pull over. It's back to, boy. You're feeling good. Got your cold in there.
I mean, it's warm outside, but you know what I mean. It's got a little chill in here a little bit.
Yeah,
all right.
I feel you.
We are indeed the Odd Couple on a funky Flashback Friday. And guess what? You'll need our phone number because we are, without question, the most listener-friendly national sports talk radio show on the planet.
Ben Maller.
Sorry, Ben. At least when people are still awake. That's what we think.
Gotta be up.
Can't be snoozing and listening at the same time. Nope. Okay, write it down. Commit it to memory. 877-99 on Fox. For you laymen out there, it's 877-996-6369.
It's not trigonometry.
In case you can't figure out the letters and numbers. And if you hear feedback on the line, when you do call and it's your own fault, it means only one thing.
You forgot to turn down the radio.
And if you call in here and have a problem with what we say, tough. Because
well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. Do you have a problem? Turn off your station.
And with that said, always remember...
The Odd Couple was filmed in front of a live audience.
Sweet Beatty.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Big show. Let me welcome in my co-host. He is...
Kelvin Washington. Welcome back, Rob. Hopefully your trip was cool and hopefully you got some flyer miles or something since they messed up your Detroit wing of the trip. But shoot, welcome back, man. It's hot as heck here. Dang, we got an easy show today because you know where we're going all day.
Yes, indeed. We do have the decision with LeBron James going to Philadelphia, so we're going to get into all that, talk about all the other angles and that go with that. So we got plenty to go on. Yeah, but let's welcome in the Odd Couple crew. Let's just get to it. Rob G is our producer. Bud Mexican is there. You go. Alex is our engineer.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
I still ain't missed, Alex.
One more, Alex.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
We need it, no doubt. Steve DeSager's at the anchor desk. He'll keep us updated throughout the program. Steve. And Sagar.
Oh, that's just out of line.
Is our social media.
That's got to be racist.
Guru in for Elijah. So we got a lot to get to, a lot to do. I know. I tried to squeeze it in there, Alex. Very good. On this funky flashback Friday. Yes. Alex, you are unbelievable.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That was a little wild, Rob.
Resume.
You can't come. Man, you took a week off, and you ain't been right since. You've been just saying some wild stuff, man.
I'm just, I've been on the road for almost 2 weeks. That's a lot. You know what
that
I mean?
is. But I didn't know if you was coming back. I thought you was gonna be Broussard out here in these streets and just stay out there.
Stay out east. Well,
I mean, I like LA, but I love New York.
But I love LA, so you know that. That time will come. I'll be back in New York before you know it. But right now, home is Los Angeles.
Laid on that boneless couch.
That's right. Absolutely. All right, hey, Rob G. I should say that, you guys, if you want to check us out on the YouTube channel, because we do have one, and it's getting popular. People are watching the show, which we appreciate all the support. And if you haven't, you can watch us on YouTube, and you can also subscribe. That's right. Just search Odd Couple FSR on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. After that, you can tap the thumbs up icon. You can comment away about the show, anything going on. Again, check us out. Check out the Odd Couple YouTube channel. And if you need to find it, just search Odd Couple FSR and hit subscribe. All right, Rob G. So there we go. LeBron James had big news today.
Yes, he did. According to Rich Paul, LeBron James made this decision at 1 a.m. in the overnight hours, and it was announced right around, 8:30 a.m. here on the West Coast, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, that he is taking his talents to Philadelphia. LeBron James signing a 2-year veteran minimum contract, put out a statement on social media that reads in part, quote, "This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family. What am I really playing for at this point? I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete to win and have a chance at the feeling of winning another NBA championship." And he believes best place to do that is in Philadelphia.
And, okay, I'm going to come clean for the first time in my 40-year career in the media. What's that?
Well, all right. We waiting on this. I don't trust you, but okay.
I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to say that for a long time I've been resisting it, but I think I have to finally, with this decision by LeBron James, I am going to officially declare him as the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Goes on another team, not the greatest of all time. He is the GOAT. Goes on another team. Here is LeBron James at the end of his career, turning into a journeyman who will go anywhere and will work for food, will work for my God. That's where LeBron James is now, where can't stay in L.A. and take a pay cut, right, to stick along with the team, but I'll go anywhere and I'll take a big-time haircut, veterans minimum, to be a third or fourth option where all the other guys who are there, Jaylen Brown, right? You got Maxey, you got Embiid. Like, there are people there. Like, it's not just a LeBron story, no matter what happens there, obviously. So it's kind of weird to see that this is where LeBron is going to end it. LeBron, is it really a surprise? No. There was a BS story about, it's about the family and this and that. Philadelphia is not about the family.
Not at all. That part, that shocked me a little bit more.
That story didn't make any sense, okay? Because he could have stayed here, I'm pretty sure, with the Lakers for $4 million. I'm pretty sure that they would say, all right, we'll take you for $4 million, not for $50 million. And then the whole idea is that LeBron is officially, and I guess it's always been the case, just a ring chaser. He's the ultimate ring chaser, and you got to look at it and go, how it's just pathetic. And it's pathetic from this standpoint, Kelvin. I'm serious. Mm-hmm. Even if they win, just say they win. It's not going to be because of LeBron. It's going to be because of other players on that team as well. Sure, they'll say, hey, LeBron, we got a part of this again. But it's just not going to feel the same or change people's minds because I think people are going to look at it and just say, LeBron was just looking at high and low to try to secure another ring to try to convince people. Because here's the thing, and this is out of New York. Craig Carton from WFAN in New York, he's reporting on his radio show, Kelvin, that he went to the New York Knicks. And they said, thank you, but no thank you, that they turned down LeBron and Philadelphia's his second choice. Is that wasn't his first choice, is that he wanted to go to the Knicks, which, again, is not surprising because the team just won a championship, right?
That one I'm not, given that, the team they have.
That was his, I guess, goal is to just latch on and somehow, some way, whatever I got to do to just get another championship. And I don't think he's going to convince anybody or pass Michael Jordan by joining the Knicks or joining the Sixers that have a loaded team even before he got there. People already liked what they had done prior to LeBron James getting there. But this is not a surprise to me. This is who LeBron has always been. This is why I said when they erect that statue out in front of the arena in Cleveland, is going to have a basketball and it's going to have a suitcase because this fits his MO again. But I will admit that LeBron James is the GOAT. And it doesn't stand for greatest of all time. It stands for goes on another team. So this, to me, is fitting.
Alex, you got that Fresh Prince? So I don't get There's a reverse Fresh Prince happening right now, Rob. The Fresh Prince went from Philly to Bel Air. King James is going from Bel Air to Philly. Now I need that Meek Mills. I need that Meek Mill, Alex. Here's the thing, Rob. You're absolutely right in that he's going to another team, but we literally knew he was going to another team. Like he said, I'm leaving the Lakers. So if you wanted him to go back to Cleveland, not necessarily you, but anybody, well, Cleveland will have a really good chance. They were just in the Eastern Conference Finals, adding a LeBron of trying to compete for a championship, chase for a ring. If he went to Miami with Giannis and then LeBron and Bam and Wiggins and Bobby Portis and whoever else they add, they would say, oh, LeBron, well, he's going there because he's trying to win. What was he supposed to do? Go play with the Utah Jazz? Was he supposed to go play with the Pacers? Like, if he was going to leave,
there's only one place that makes sense, which is going back to where you started. That's the only thing that makes sense because you're not going to change anybody's mind by winning, attacking one on a championship.
So then I'm going to go do what I want to do and go try to compete for
he wanted to stay home. That was Golden State.
I wanted him. Kelvin wanted him to. I thought it would be a blast to watch him with Steph.
That's what you said. So
what
today,
I said.
And now you're like, oh yeah, this makes sense to you.
No, what I'm saying from LeBron, Kelvin always wanted him to go. I made that clear 100 times. I thought it would be the most fun thing we've seen ever. LeBron and Steph on the team for 82 games with Draymond, and obviously they were saying potentially Anthony Davis. I was all with that. But my point is, once he said he was leaving the Lakers, and if aside from the Warriors, which I think we all agree they weren't going to win anything, it would just been fun, everywhere else he was going to win, would have a chance to win or be competitive. So I don't get why all of a sudden his ring chaser. He's been a ring chaser, according to everybody, when he teamed up with Miami. From 2011 on, he's been a ring chaser. So what is this all of a sudden?
No, but the ultimate is that he was trying to go to the Knicks that just want it. Like that is when you look at that. If you go to Cleveland, okay, because Donovan Mitchell hasn't won anything. Cleveland hasn't won anything. If he goes to Cleveland and returns them the glory, it has a different feel than joining Jaylen Brown, who's already won a championship. No, I'm just trying to. That's a different story to me.
I think Jalen Brunson specifically and that team, because of the unity that they have with him already playing with college with people and them already literally just winning a championship and them not losing too many pieces, I think they look at us, bruh, we don't need him or anybody else.
But he went there, though, is my point. It's not.
Well, I mean, that's the one report we'll have to see. According to Rich Paul and them.
I'm talking about Craig Carton on his radio show.
No, I believe that's what Craig Carton said. I'm saying his report. The same report said that LeBron said once they won, he said he didn't want to go. So I'm saying there's conflicting reports. But to me, I think he was damned if he did. Once he was going to go somewhere outside of Cleveland, I think it was going to be this. Because if he goes to Warriors, that's just stupid. You guys have no chance to win. What is he doing? He goes to Miami, that's just stupid. You guys have no chance to win. Why are you going there? The only place I will agree that people would have been like, whatever, okay, I kind of sort of guessed, would have been Cleveland because that's where he's from. But I think, again, this is what we see. If you're Tom Brady and I leave the Patriots, I ain't going to play with the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to the Buccaneers with a load of talent, an amazing defense, and I'm going to go call Rob Gronkowski, get Antonio Brown, so I got a chance to win. If you're Charles Barkley, I'm going to jump on this Hakeem Olajuwon dream, and I'm going to try to win. He came too late, but he tried to get one. Clyde Drexler, you go to 2 NBA Finals with Portland Trailblazers. You lose to the Pistons, you lose to the Bulls. Dang it, I'm about to go down there with the big fella, Hakeem Olajuwon, to see if I can get me one. And he did. So guys at the end of their career, this is what we've seen them do. Shaq became the big Shaqtus. He became, he was played with LeBron with the Cavs. Look, he was the big Shamrock. He went to the Celtics. Shaquille O'Neal, Mr. Laker, went to the Celtics. This is what great people have done towards the end in all these sports. You go to somewhere.
Usually you don't have usually you don't have a career. Usually you don't have a ring. And you're trying to latch on one.
Peyton Manning went to the Broncos because he knew it would fit great, and they got a great defense and great weapons.
Peyton Manning was benched in week 15. Are you kidding?
That was late. You're going to bring up the next year. What about the first year, Rob?
Yeah, I'm just talking about,
they went to the Super Bowl, and then they won one.
They got rid of him, though, because of the surgery.
I'm saying, we don't know if LeBron's going to win a championship or not. I'm saying this is what great talents have done. We've seen this. So I don't get what people expected. He was going to go somewhere where he could compete
great talents is like Michael Jordan went to the Washington Wizards where
it was so bad, Rob, we can't even bring it up.
No, but
I'm just saying. It was so bad, we can't bring it up. It doesn't count.
He didn't go and say, let me go find the best team in the NBA and let me go join that team. That's not what Michael did. That's not what Michael did. So people don't do that. He went to the worst team.
We can't bring it up.
No,
that don't count. But don't bring it up.
No,
you literally can't.
You don't have to count it because he's 6-0. You don't have to count it because he won 10 scoring time. You don't have to count it.
Don't bring up Tom Brady's extra ring. Don't bring up Peyton Manning's ring. Don't bring up anybody else. Clyde Drexler's ring. Don't bring up
some people
any other rings.
All right, 877.
So what was he supposed to do that would have made everybody
99
happy?
On Fox. 877-996-6369. Do you have a problem with LeBron being the ultimate ring chaser in Philly? We'll continue that conversation next with you. It is The Odd Couple on a Funky Flashback Friday. This is a radio show, not a podcast. We want to hear from you. 877-99 on Fox.
Lit up.
We got enough time for calls. Yeah,
Draymond.
There you go. All right. And you know
is that what LeBron said? Rob, is that what LeBron said?
Yeah, Draymond has no pull. 877-99 on Fox. Stick and stay.
To ponder with us where LeBron will play next in 5 years in the USFA.
All right, where Rob, you want to start somewhere or you want to go straight with the idea of here we are now, day 28. This decision longer than the first decision with LeBron, AD?
I'm not tripping. He's earned the right. I know Rob disagrees. I can imagine what Rob is saying about this.
Well, it's called the indecision. It ain't the decision. It's the indecision.
I'll give you that one, Rob. That was a good one.
Come on.
For me, I'm like, look, man, like, take your time. Take your time. Just because everybody else wants you to do something don't mean you got to rush to a decision and do it. He needs to do at this time in his career what he feels like is best for him and his family. Plain and simple. And I know it's a lot of people out here that are mad at that for whatever reason.
What's best for his family? This might be his last season. I mean, let's not overthink it. That sounds great if you're trying to figure something out, or he was a
You are trying to figure something out because you got kids.
You could have stayed with L.A. You could have stayed with L.A. You could have taken the veterans minimum to stay in L.A. Why, if it's about your family, you can't have it both ways. What?
What's both ways, Rob?
Both ways is if you're going to take a veterans minimum to go to one of these other teams, you could have taken that in L.A., kept the family together, stayed at your Brentwood mansion, and your kids and your wife and everybody's happy and played a string out. You're not winning wherever you go, and you're not going to win in L.A., so what's the difference?
Well, number one, I disagree, but he's not going to win wherever he goes.
Yeah,
he's
not winning. He's not winning.
Or if he goes to Cleveland, they have a much better chance of winning. He has a much better chance of winning.
Is not winning. They're not winning. N-O-T. They're not going to win no matter where he goes. Go. They're not winning.
So answer this question for me, Rob. Answer this question. Does he have a better chance of getting back to the NBA Finals in the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference?
I don't know. I mean, really? I didn't think the Knicks were going to get there. You know what? But things happen. Something could happen out west. Right? I'm not convinced.
San Antonio and Oklahoma City, wherever he goes out west, they're not better.
Maybe
than San
Wemby's
Antonio.
hurt. Maybe Wemby's hurt the same way that the Celtics got knocked. The Knicks might not be there if Tatum didn't get hurt. Maybe they beat the Sixers and then beat the Knicks. There's a lot of things that can happen. You don't know the same thing. Something could happen out west. I don't know. Maybe Austin Reeves decides to play defense and Luka's in shape.
Now, see, you done went too
and
long.
Now,
You got
all of a
carried
sudden,
away,
you got
Rob.
a good team.
Now you got carried away.
I can see on this Magic City Monday, I got the combative Rob.
AD, he's been out for a week, so he's been waiting to argue with you.
I've been on vacation. I need to argue with somebody other than the waitresses I'm at the restaurants.
I see. I see. You know what? Like, the producer Rob could have warned me before I came on. He could say, "Hey man, you know what? Let's go have some fun." Rob's a little testy. He's a little combative. You know,
AD, what's funny is he's been chill this whole time till you came on. He was actually chill.
Rob G could have said, Rob's got his panties in a bunch. He's back from vacation.
Yeah, Rob G could have warned me. He could have warned me.
All right, let's move on. Okay, do you still think he's going to Cleveland or not?
No, I think he's going out east. I don't think he's going out west. I don't. For me, Cleveland, Miami, or Philly. I think for his skill set and what's needed, I think Miami would make sense. Philadelphia makes sense as far as simply winning is concerned. But if he wants to play that role of a guy that can facilitate and have a little bit of a higher usage rate, and with his skill set, his ability to facilitate, I think Miami is the best fit skill set wise. But Philly, to me, is the best fit for winning.
All right, AD, I want to go here. The team that he left. Matthias Thybulle now. You got Zaire Williams as one-year deals. These guys. You don't sound so through with the moves. Yeah, I saw what I saw, though, AD. When I saw this one, the people on, socials were all Rob cooking. Rob, as in Rob Palenque, he's cooking. You ain't buying this dish? You don't want to eat this?
He's cooking what?
What, he boiling a hot dog?
I guess. Because, look, man, where would you put the Lakers now in the Western Conference? In the top what?
At highest level, I think the highest is fourth. I think more of a fourth.
Not a chance. Because you're not putting them ahead of San Antonio.
No.
Oklahoma City.
No, those are the two givens.
Denver.
You are a little higher on Denver than I am.
You're putting this Los Angeles Lakers team the way currently constructed.
I'm with you, Antonio. I'm sorry.
But AD, okay, that's 3. Then I said the Lakers at the ceiling is 4.
Keep going.
show.
It is The Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Funky Flashback Friday. Stream us live wherever you happen to be. All you have to do is check out Fox Sports Radio. You can get all your shows. Get the app. Just search Fox Sports Radio in the app department to stream us live all day, every day. Be sure to select Fox Sports Radio as one of your presets in the iHeart app, so that way we're always going to pop up right at the top of your screen, so you'll always have us. Looking forward to what AD has to say in all this. Antonio Daniels in about 5 minutes or so. Shekel City a little bit later on. Rob, let's get to some calls. LeBron makes it final. He's going to Philly. What do you think about it? 877-99 on Fox. Who we got?
All right, David in D.C., you're on The Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, David?
Hey, what's up, Rob? What's up, Kelvin, man? Thanks for taking my call. Hey, you know what, man? This summarizes the LeBron James experience, in my opinion. You know, greatness is, I'm not talking statistics aside, right? LeBron James is not Clyde Drexler going to Houston, Charles Barkley going to Houston. LeBron James and his people, if you listen to them, he is being compared to the great, great, greats. I can't, with conscience, Rob, and I know, Rob, you see me on this, compare him to Tim. He's not greater than Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, Hakeem Olajuwon, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Outside of the statistic padding part, listen, man, this part of your legacy now. You're going to be remembered, despite all the statistics, as one guy who jumped teams in pursuit of championships, and you're not even really associated with a franchise or a dynasty.
Right.
Bird, Magic, Jordan, they got dynasties that they are associated with. LeBron James is almost, to your point, Rob, he's becoming the journeyman.
Right.
Like,
he's a journeyman, all-time great player. It's crazy.
Yeah,
he's always joining somebody else. They don't come to join him.
And the thing about it, if you're a Laker fan, I know Rob G is like, this Bama, I don't even want to see him. If you are a Laker fan, how can you not give that number 23 jersey away to some rookie? I mean, you got to think about that, man. Lastly, and I'm going to say lastly, I've been watching basketball for a long time, since the Havlicek days, right? I'm 58 years old, and I've followed all the great, great, greats. And LeBron James, to me, is beneath all those players I just described, in my opinion. Forget the statistics. Hey, y'all, thanks for taking my call.
Thank you, David.
Show, man. Love the show.
Appreciate it. Yep,
hey,
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yep, Scott in Pennsylvania. You're on The Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Scott?
Come on, Rob. That's like the third or fourth time you've used that joke, Pennsylvania. Come on, get a new one.
All right. All right, what you got, Scott? Go ahead.
All right. Every free agent, what's the deal? They either want to win a title or they want money. Come on, man. Give the man a break.
Okay, if you're hey Scott, if you're good with it, and I'm talking about from an all-time great player that LeBron is, nobody has done what he's done. That's all. And if you're good with it, then that's fine with you.
Rob,
I hope
I was 10 in '83 the last time they won. So yeah, I'm good with it.
Okay, and if they lose, then what? What will you say? Oh, it didn't work out. All right, then you try.
Yeah, well, hey, Julius Erving still walks on water for me, so he's still never replaced him.
Okay, all right, no problem. All good. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, let's squeeze in one more before we get to Steve DeShager. Randy in Idaho, private Idaho. You're on The Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Randy?
He gonna probably say he don't want to hear no more jokes either.
Appreciate you taking my call.
No problem, buddy.
Appreciate it.
I know. He's like, I don't want to hear private Idaho
That's
anymore.
I'm tired of them Idaho jokes, too.
All right, so here, I'll give you my 2 cents real quick. Right. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because he ain't going to win jack. He's chasing rings. He ain't going to win jack. He's got to go through the Celtics. He's got to go through the Knicks. And for sure, he's going to get his stuff pushed in by the Knicks. I mean, you got Embiid, who's hurt 3/4 of the year. You got Jaylen Brown, who is an attention seeker. You got Maxey. And then you got LeBron, who's going to try and play a role. He tried to do that in L.A. You saw how that worked out. He could only do it for so long. He's going to want me. And the last thing I'll say, in my opinion, I feel like this may tarnish his legacy.
I think that's pretty much set. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the
Rob,
call.
this is outrageous.
No, it's not.
His legacy has already been tarnished for those who say it's tarnished.
Yeah.
How does this, a 42-year-old in December, going to, like, I'll give you if you felt the decision. If you felt that, that's fine. What is he supposed to do? Go to the Pacers?
No. The only story for his career is to tie a bow on it in Cleveland.
So
I'm
he
serious.
had to do what y'all wanted him to do.
No. I'm just giving you what the nice story is. I told you
It's the
before.
sentimental value.
Derek Jeter could have played a couple more years with the Tampa Bay Rays or the Florida Marlins. He could have. Derek Jeter's lifetime batting average was .310. You know what I mean? He could have played. Yeah. He did not want to do that.
This point,
he did not want to do that.
That if LeBron was drafted with the Lakers, a la Derek Jeter with the Yankees, meaning a staple, they know how to do things, they've won, they have a history of it, we might be having a different conversation.
Maybe.
That's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
Magic was blessed to go to the Lakers, Larry with Bird. All right, let's get to Steve on the other side. Antonio Daniels, Steve DeSager. What is trending?
Hello, this afternoon in Major League Baseball, Colorado was a 5-2 winner at Milwaukee, and tonight at Detroit, Tarek Skubal on the mound. 5 strikeouts already and 3 scoreless innings. Tigers lead Kansas City 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Also in progress, Diamondbacks ahead 2-0 bottom of the second at Washington. D-back star second baseman Ketel Marte has returned after back tightness and has an RBI. The Yankees are leading 1-0 at Philadelphia top of the fourth. Paul Goldschmidt with a home run. And it's Guardians at Rays scoreless in the bottom of the second. The Yankees are 2 games behind the Rays in the AL East. Braves, by the way, have a lead over the Phillies in the NL East of 4.5 games. Braves scoreless at Baltimore in the bottom of the second. Baseball's Hall of Fame ceremony is this Sunday. WNBA is off. Saturday night is the WNBA All-Star Game in Chicago. In men's college hoops, Duke will play Texas Tech instead of Michigan at Madison Square Garden in December. That changed due to broadcast rights issues. LeBron James is signing with the 76ers, 1 year plus a player option. This will be his record-breaking 24th season. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was fully cleared for training camp after a torn ACL and LCL last season. He'll still wear a brace on his left leg. He's still aiming to start their opening night game, the first Monday game in September. He's never missed an entire preseason schedule before either. CBS analyst Tony Romo was arrested for DUI this week in Milwaukee. His court date is in September. Former Dallas backup QB Will Greer will become an offensive assistant reportedly for the Cowboys. And Michael Kim shot 59 at the PGA event in Minnesota. Back to you.
All right, hey, Steve, thank you. Odd couple, Rob and Kelvin on a funky flashback Friday.
Tony Romo,
feeling good
did
on
you
this
see
Friday.
that mugshot?
Yeah, I don't know what he was like auditioning to be the next Joker. What you think?
I don't know what that was. That was a weird look on his face.
Yeah, AD NBA champ, Sirius XM NBA radio, Pelicans TV color analyst, and Fox Sports Radio NBA analyst as well. AD, he made a decision. Well, I don't know what number we on, 2.0, 4.0, but he made it. What you think? Going to Philly.
I think it's the best place for him. I really do. I know Rob's going to have a problem with this. I already know it. I know Rob's going to have a problem with this. I already know how this works.
Wait a minute.
I've been around Rob Parker too much. I already know.
But wait a minute. I started the show, Kelvin, didn't I? I admitted that he is.
No, don't do that. Tell him what you said.
That he is the GOAT, goes on another team. He is officially the GOAT, goes on another team. There he is.
AD, you hear what I'm dealing with?
I already know, man. I already know. Oh, trust me, I already know, man. Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
So he's in Philadelphia. Are they winning the championship?
I'm not willing to go that far yet.
Okay.
Because, and the reason that I say that is because it still has to come together. It still has to come together. Like, talent is awesome, and they do have a lot of it. They have so much talent that you can stagger guys in and out, which makes, the depth. And that's what you hear a lot of. Well, you know what? They're lacking depth, even though they do have Anthony Simons. They do have Dean Wade, but they still lack depth. And I know that will be the big knock on them. But for the last, probably 4 years or so, I have not been on board with stars joining other stars. I haven't been. I haven't been. And that's the thing, because it hasn't worked out. It hasn't worked out. Do I think that they have the potential? I told you guys this even before LeBron got there, that I thought Philly was the best team in the Eastern Conference.
Right.
I thought they were. And now adding LeBron, I think depending on how much he's willing to sacrifice and the role that he's willing to play, they have the potential to be an incredible basketball team.
How come he doesn't? If he's only going to play for $4 million, right? Why not stay in L.A. and
because you have a better chance of winning in Philly.
And winning. I thought it was about the family and being happy. That's what the storyline by Rich Paul was.
No,
that's what it was.
The thing is, no, you know, listen, man, listen. But we're not dumb. We're not dumb. Like, and when I say that, I'm talking about us having these conversations. We know that LeBron is playing to win another championship. We know this. It's a given. That's why you don't go back to L.A. Because L.A. doesn't have the pieces that it takes to even put yourself in the championship conversation. We know this.
Are you now? There's a report from Craig Carton from WFAN in New York says that he went to the Knicks and they said thanks but no thanks. Are you surprised that he went? If that report is true, that he went to the Knicks to try to get on that team?
I'll be honest with you. I would first. I would have to get confirmation.
I'm just saying that that's
I have
what
a hard time believing that.
That's what he reported on his radio show. He has a New York radio show. I'm giving him. I'm not saying that it's false. It's true. I'm just saying that is his report on his show, and I'm just asking you, if he did go to New York, would you be surprised that the Knicks didn't want to add him?
Yes, I would be surprised if any team didn't want to add LeBron.
For $2 million, for $4 million. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like if that report is true.
But the thing is, not even that part, not even the salary part, but the amount of money that he brings to your organization, the amount of money that he brings to your city, the amount of exposure that he brings. Listen, Rob, I know people say what they want to say or whatever it may be. I have a very, very difficult time believing that. Okay. I'm not saying it's not true. I don't know it.
No, I don't either. I don't know, but we work on reports all the time. So you know this. You do a radio show. Stuff comes through. We can't confirm everything ourselves. It's just a talking point. That's all.
Hey, AD, I want to. Oh, go ahead.
No, I got you.
You got me. You know what I'm saying, right? I'm not.
AD, I'm gonna staying with LeBron. I want to switch. Staying with now that he's a Sixer. What about Jaylen Brown? What do you think? If you're Jaylen Brown, I got a new team.
I thought he was the number one. I thought he was the guy.
And now Brown is there. Obviously, I think day-to-day, night-to-night talent, you're ahead of him now. But he's going to suck up a lot of oxygen. What do you think, how Jaylen Brown? Is he open to this? If you're Jaylen Brown sitting here today and, 8 hours ago, whatever it was, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel great because now this is basically putting me in another position to win another NBA championship. And the thing that we know about Jaylen Brown, he has no problem playing alongside someone else. He doesn't have a problem doing that. I don't, for me, I've seen, via social media, I've seen Therese Maxey and Joel Embiid's response to this. The thing is, when you're adding somebody like LeBron, yes, there's nobody that you're adding where it's all perfect all the time. But I tell you what, you're adding a player that is going to bring a lot of eyes, a lot of attention, a lot of money, a lot of whatever you want to call it, to the Philadelphia 76ers. And they were going to have some of that anyway. They were going to have some of that anyway because they were going to be a good team regardless. But when you add LeBron to the mix, that changes everything. Yes, he cast a big shadow. Yep, he sure does cast a big shadow. But I don't think there's any question. I don't think Jaylen Brown is now questioning being in Philly, or Therese Maxey's questioning being in Philly, or Joel Embiid's questioning being in Philly. I think this is a situation now where you can look at this five right here and say on paper alone, they're the best starting five in the NBA. They're the best starting five in the NBA with Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, LeBron, and Joel Embiid.
They're going to have the best six in the NBA when Bronny joins them off the bench, right?
Let that man be a Laker, Rob.
Huh? Is Bronny coming too? Have you heard anything?
I don't know.
I'm just asking.
I have no idea. But I know he's in L.A. now, and we're going to see what that looks like.
Now Bronny makes more than LeBron now, right?
That is true. He can come home like, Pop, step your game up, son.
well, he makes more than LeBron this year. And I'll tell you a crazy thing I saw today. If I'm trying to see if it's correct or not. No, I think about it. I don't think it is correct.
Okay.
I don't think 69 plus 7 is no. 69 plus 6 is not 76. Yeah, that's all right.
Okay. All right. I guess the last thing. Go ahead. You got one last? Go ahead.
Well, go ahead, Rob. I was going to say free agent. There's now people. If you're Draymond, hit me with it, Alex.
That's a question.
Hit me with it, Alex.
That's right.
If you
That's right.
Draymond. There we go. If you're Draymond and you're sitting there opted out, do you just opt back in to finish your career next couple of years, whatever it is, with Green Golden State? Or do you go play with your boy and say, I'll take a low minimum to run with that squad and be the defensive anchor and, whatever he would be. Maybe you get to put VJ Edgecombe to the bench and start Draymond and have that kind of balance. What do you think? If you're Draymond, do I get to revel in the chance to play with my brother, as he calls LeBron?
Well, I mean, the thing is, I'm sure this is a discussion that he's had with the Golden State Warriors brain trust already.
Okay.
If LeBron comes, I'm willing to fill in the blank. But if LeBron doesn't come, I'll sign for fill in the blank. It would surprise me. It would surprise the heck out of me. And again, Luka got traded, so nothing should surprise us anymore. But it would surprise the heck out of me if Draymond Green left Golden State to go play in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I can't see it.
I can't
All right,
see
AD. So, yeah, this is going to be a wild ride, man. And this is why, if you're Adam Silver, we'll talk about it later. But, man, now you got decisions to make when it comes. You got so many ways you can do a Christmas Day game. Like, do I want to go this way with the Lakers? Do I want to go? It's going to be interesting, man. AD, appreciate you as always.
I can tell you who's first on that list now. I can tell you who's first on that list now.
I'll tell you, it'll be interesting. Who you think? I'm going to see if you say the same person I told Rob G earlier. Go ahead.
Well, the thing is, Philly's going to be first on that list. Philly is good now. They are going to be first on that. I don't know what opening night looks like for Christmas with Philly and
Right.
New York. You know what
That's
I mean?
who I think it is. I think that's the big game. Philly and New York, not the Lakers, believe it or not.
Or Philly and Cleveland. You know what I mean? You can go so many different ways, but any way that you're going, a lot of times it's going to involve the Philadelphia 76ers because of LeBron James. Philly and Miami. Any of these work.
Yeah.
No, not
the Lakers. The Lakers are off the map.
No.
The Lakers are off
I
the map.
cannot agree with you more.
The Lakers are off
Philly,
the map.
Philly Knicks is going to be lit. That's going to be crazy. That's the game
All right.
if I'm Adam Silver.
Hey, we appreciate you always.
man.
For sure. Appreciate it, fellas.
All right.
All right. Shekel City on the way, and so you're going to be a replay of yesterday, all right? That's because yesterday were no games. I think that's what it'll be. We got Tyrack Play of the Day.
And, of course,
as
did
well.
I bring it? I don't – yeah. I think I brought it.
And we'll let it slide this time, man. It might be
we're
on your Delta napkin or something you wrote on in the plane.
Yeah.
It's the Odd Couple on a Funky Flashback Friday. Stick with your boys, Fox Sports Radio. If a Laker fan said, I'm be honest, I think the LeBron era was a little disappointing, I don't have a problem with that. I'm talking about the hate, the good riddance, never should have came. That's the stuff I'm talking about. If you just did an assessment and say I wanted more, I thought there was left more to be desired, I'm cool with that. But this, I was on the air the day he signed. We took calls the whole rest of the show, as you can imagine. It was a huge deal then. And 90% of the calls were, we don't even want him. Get out of here. I'm like, dude, who doesn't want the best player in whatever sport? So the Lions wouldn't want Patrick Mahomes. Your Vegas Raiders wouldn't want, say he was to leave next year. You get what I mean? So I was blown away. Nobody wants the best player. That makes zero sense. And then the best player gets the championship. And again, I'm not saying it was perfect, but the get riddance, could get out of here, never wanted you, should have never came. That's the part where I'm like, all right, that's too much extra sauce. That's all I'm saying.
I would agree with that part. But I guess what my overall arching point is, if the extremism, yes, I would agree with you. But the idea that LeBron somehow saved the Lakers is crazy to me. And the idea that the only reason why there are some segments or not only reason, one reason why there are segments of Laker Nation that is happy to see him go is because of some affinity to Kobe. I think that is very overblown. I think what it is being in LA and being a Laker is different than almost every other team in the league this side of the Boston Celtics. When you are a Laker and you go down the pantheon of great Lakers, winning one is like the bare minimum. If you want to consider yourself a great player in Lakers history, then it starts at 3. Like, don't even get me started if we haven't gotten at least 3. Jerry West went to the finals 9 times. And if you say, where does Jerry West rank on the pantheon of Laker greats? He's like 7th because he only got the 1 championship. It's a different conversation. And even to go across to Boston, you mentioned Jaylen Brown at the end of last hour about, hey, he's going to be welcome back in Boston. I'm sure he is because they seem to like him for the most part, even maybe at the end of the Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
But Brad Stevens knows that we are not in the business in Boston of just being competitive. We are not the Cleveland Cavaliers where we don't mind maxing out Donovan Mitchell, knowing that there's a ceiling as to how high we can get. They are in the business of championships, and they determined that they cannot win a championship with Tatum and Brown taking up 70% of the cap. The Lakers are the same kind of situation. And for anyone to come out and say that, well, hey, LeBron got you that 1 championship. He laid you out of the dark ages. You guys owe him a big debt of gratitude. You can appreciate what he did while also being honest about the fact that he left a hell of a lot of meat on that bone. And this idea that, so one last thing, that they were never going to crawl out of the hole that they were in is crazy because, as I mentioned, before LeBron got there, Paul George had already said he wanted to come. Kawhi Leonard had already said he wanted to come. I'm not saying they were going to get both. They were going to get either one of them or there's going to be somebody else. But I can tell you is when you are the Lakers, every couple of years, eventually, somebody is going to want to say, I want to play in LA. I want to be on national TV. I want the mystique of being a Laker. And when you get there, the expectation is championship. And there are some guys who want that challenge. Not everybody, but there are some.
Okay, I hear everything you just said. Now watch this. Are there guys in the NBA that you look at and say that guy's guaranteed a championship?
That are like the expectation is a championship? Or
I'm saying like that guy. Because dang it, Luka is about as close as you can get.
Sure.
And you just told me last hour you don't even think he's going to win one.
Yeah, and if it was, it'd be a wild disappointment, and he would never hear the end of it.
So my point is the idea that, we would have got somebody and something would happen, there is no guarantee. And I understand the Lakers. I don't disagree that the Lakers have clearly a history, but I'm simply saying that you got the championship. Mm-hmm. And I think we're missing 2 different parts. I'm not saying, I've said it when the day he said I'm leaving. My whole thing is from the day he got signed, I'm telling you, I was on the air with one of our sister stations. And all I hear in LA, I was here in LA, and all I hear, we don't want him. We don't want him. Never should have. I don't care. Boo. Dog, he's going to ruin it. We don't need him. This is weak. We never asked for him. Go away. I was blown away at that. Now, there were a couple, hey, you know what? He's the best player in the league. Why wouldn't we take him? Sure. And that's when I felt like there was a divide between Laker fans and Kobe fans. And that's where we had Ephraim on the other day. And I said, whoa, you're irrational. His assessment. I said, whoa. And he was like, yeah, because I can be appreciated. He did this, he did that. He's like, there were some things we missed. I thought we would get a little bit more here, a little bit more there. But he sounded like irrational. And that's all I'm saying, Rob G, is that I'm blown away. I'm genuinely blown away at irrational from the jumps.
Alex, this is a great song right here. This duet. Which one is this? All right, Kelvin.
Do it. Yeah, Fox Sports Radio.
Anytime Riri's involved, you know I'm in.
Oh yeah, we know that. Yeah, I love Riri. She was hilarious. She was feisty with that. When people get older, they just start not caring anymore. That is when it get hilarious. They just start telling you their truth.
One of my joys of living in Detroit, as long as I did, was getting to meet her at the Palace. You know what I mean?
Seriously. She was still hanging around. I couple Rob and Kelvin on a Funky Flashback Friday. Thank you to AD, as always, Antonio Daniels, for joining us. Greatly appreciated. Always good to chop it up with him. Coming up again next hour, we still got to get to LeBron. Is there pressure now? We'll talk about that. Anthony Gargano is going to join us, creator of host of All City Network, Fox Sports Radio Weekend host. Cuz is going to join us as well. And last call next hour, so a whole lot left in the show per usual. All right, let's get to it. It is now time for Shekel City.
Welcome to Shekel City, the home base for Rob Parker's daily picks against the spread.
Remember, I had no games last night. You remember that?
That's right.
I had no games, so
yeah.
I'll give you the number, but we had no games.
Yeah, we
so
want
I
to know
didn't
what you're
lose.
doing.
Yeah, here we go.
No, first of all, Rob, that's not true. That's not true. Alex, cut the music for us.
What?
That is not true. The disrespect of the WNBA games. They're sitting right there.
There are no games.
Okay, they're sitting right there. They're sitting. Rob, you ain't had no baseball games. Come see us. You know, I'm just saying.
The day that
Rob,
I'm picking WNBA games on the radio show will be the day that I give up the show. That'll be.
Is that the day?
Yes. So I'm gonna give you WNBA school odds 5 years in 1 day from today. Okay. How's that? That's what I'll do.
You at the crib? All right.
Yes.
All right. I'm
Here
just
we go.
saying, Alex, he trying to sell us there wasn't any games. It was some WNBA games.
All right, here we go.
Crazy.
Best bet: Mariners -1.5 to win Arlington to take on the Rangers. I'm going to take the Twins at home, taking on the A's. Twins -1.5. And the Reds are on the road in St. Louis. I got the Reds +1.5 runs. They are taking on the Cardinals. So again, Reds +1.5, Twins -1.5, and the Mariners -1.5. And remember, Kelvin, I'm not telling you who to bet on. I'm telling you who I bet on.
All right, there you have it, Shekel City. And it's not like there are MLS games too, Rob. I'm just saying, it's MLS games.
What is that? I donate all the time.
Hey, yo, do I want to text you or say it over the air? I ran into somebody who is a fellow NABJer, and they had said they texted you about it too.
Are they going?
No, but he was just saying he was messing with you about it. Shout out to our guy, Mike Hill.
Oh, yeah, Mike. Yeah.
He's
all good.
At the barbershop. So I just thought about that. I was looking at your wily face over there, getting all excited from a couple weeks.
Can I say sold out? Sold out
event.
Sold out.
There you have it. But I just thought about that as I looked at you. All right, let's get to your tie rack play of the day.
To the line drive. Fair ball down the left field line. A bullet into the corner. Lee around third. He scores. Dingler cruises into second. 2-out RBI double, and the Tigers take a 4-3 lead in the eighth.
All right, there you go. Tigers radio. Scuba's still there, Rob? He's still, I'm just making sure. Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah, he's pitching.
Okay.
He's pitching.
Right,
It's 2-1. 2-1 Tigers in the fifth.
All right, making sure. That's your Tire Rack play of the day right there, brought to you by Tire Rack. For over 40 years, Tire Rack's been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. That's right, they'll come to you. TireRack.com. It is the way tire buying should be. Real quick, we only got a minute, Rob. I pick, for me, it's the Knicks. If you're Adam Silver and you're saying, let's assume Philly is the one. Who's the other team for a Christmas Day game?
I just don't like you're debating the Knicks, the biggest TV market, and they won the championship. I think that's a layup. I mean,
some people would, I think, assume maybe the Lakers, his former team.
No,
and just,
I don't think so.
I'm with you.
I don't. The Knicks, the TV.
It has to be the
Knicks.
Knicks.
What were the NBA ratings this year for the finals? Big as it had been because the Knicks. It's a huge TV market, and there's going to be interest next year, and see where the Knicks are again. So it just makes sense. Knicks and Philly.
So quickly, Sixers Knicks is a better option than Knicks Spurs.
Yes, I'm
Oh,
serious.
yes.
Okay,
I'm serious.
No, without a doubt. They're already rivals, Rob G. They're rivals. Now you got this addition to it, plus the Knicks are champs. That's going to be huge. Mark it down. That's the one I would do for sure. Fox Sports Radio. Odd Couple. You know what time it is. It's your boys.
Let's get it. The Odd Couple is fun.
Check.
And informative.
Check.
What's up, America? You want to talk sports with 1.5 of the best-looking guys in the game?
That game was incredible.
You are wrong. You'll be king of the water cooler.
What's it like working with Rob? Rob in his mind is like Chris Rock mixed with Richard Pryor, so I'm running out of fake laughs. Ha ha, Rob. Rob is very passionate.
Son, you ain't ready for this. I don't have BS in my game. I'm straightforward. I'm honest. You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. And of course, it doesn't hurt that I'm right most of the time. Kelvin is the nice guy, wants to make everybody feel warm and fuzzy.
You done? Let me tell you the truth. I bring the energy, a youthful energy. Rob's not gonna see this, is he? And I bring an honest opinion. Michael Jordan, I can't take it anymore. I need a break. I'm gonna go play baseball.
Trash Talking Tuesday is the best.
It's a great opportunity for folks to call in and they get to trash whomever.
Who you trashing, Roger?
I'm trashing LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
They can't even hold Wilt Chamberlain's shoes.
Stop talking about the king like that. It's a new era. Let LeBron be the best, please.
I only recognize one king in the United States, and that's Burger King. The connection with the Odd Couple audience is incredible. We really invite them in.
And they can relate, whether it be things about our own personal lives or our takes on sports.
Love you guys. You guys are killing it.
Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with your boys. They feel like it's just my guys, just my friends, and they join right in on the show.
We talk with the listeners, not at them.
Obviously, you can listen to us live, but you can still check out the podcast. You can check out our YouTube. You can check us out on social media. So in any way you want to get it, you can get it.
Yes.
There's some yelling. It is some hot takes. It's a whole lot of fun. I'll give you that.
It is fun. I agree. Begrudgingly.
The Odd Couple.
Sports talk that's too good and too fun.
In Major League Baseball today, Colorado was a winner at Milwaukee 5-2. Right now, bottom of the sixth in Detroit, the Tigers and Tarek Skubal have a 2-1 lead over the Royals. Cubs at Pirates 1-1 in the top of the sixth. Diamondbacks tied 2-2 at Washington, bottom of the fourth. The Yankees still lead 1-0 at Philadelphia, bottom of the fifth inning. Paul Goldschmidt with a home run there. And in progress, it's the Orioles over the Braves, 2-0 in the top of the fourth. Rays are leading 2-1 against Cleveland Cleveland in the bottom of the fourth. LeBron James is signing with the 76ers 1 year plus a player option. Philadelphia hasn't won the NBA title in over 40 years. James says this will be his final contract. He spent the last 8 years with the Lakers. The WNBA is off. Their All-Star game is Saturday in Chicago. And Michael Kim shot 59 at the PGA event in Minnesota. He leads by 3 strokes. I'm Steve DeSager.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Hour number 2.
Number 2.
Here on the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on Fox Sports Radio. Back in Los Angeles after that 2-week trip back east.
Did you go get in and out?
No. I'm gonna get a little lobster tonight. That's the dinner tonight.
Well, Rob, can I ask you a question about your big travel?
Yes.
Because I was watching the herd today on FS1. I know Colin was off, but he had to do an instant reaction video to the LeBron news. Of course, LeBron going to Philly is a big deal in the world of sports.
Wait a minute, Jason McIntyre couldn't handle it?
He was, but Colin's a big dog. You got to get his thoughts in there.
Okay,
just like I've seen Rob post, tweets about things when he's on vacation.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
Yes, you.
So Colin did the same thing, and he had a travel day just like you. And his video was on a private jet.
Okay.
And your video was on the exit row of a Spirit flight.
No
I
Spirit.
I just want to know,
American, no Spirit. No
where did you
Spirit.
go wrong, Rob, that you're not on that level? That's what
I'm just not on that level, I'm just, there's just levels to everything. I'm just a hack compared to Colin. How's that?
Well, I mean, that's extreme. Rob G did go to the top, but you did all right. You did all right for yourself.
I'm okay.
You did.
Have you ever flown private, Rob?
What's that? What was that? Yeah, I'm glad you put that on there. Is that the one I just said? No, it's not.
You ever flown on a PJ, Rob?
No.
Never. Dub, you ever been on a PJ?
What?
Nope.
Wow.
No, Rob, I could see you in one.
Y'all are struggling.
I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Give me a minute.
But I'm gonna say this, and I'm not trying to. They scare me. Like so many, that's crazy. Many stars have died on private planes. Like seriously, going back to when I was a kid and Thurman Munson died, right, on a private plane. Going back to Cleveland, trying to go to Cleveland, and come back to the Yankees. I don't know. Golfers, a lot of guys, a lot of people have.
So if you had all of a sudden,
I would rather be on
a
a bigger plane. I would never have my own little plane. I wouldn't.
Aaliyah's a number one too.
Even if you had the money.
Even if I had the money, I could have a gazillion dollars.
That's not crazy.
I'm not even kidding you. I'm just.
John Madden rode around city to city across this country in a bus. That man didn't want to get on a plane, period. Small plane, big plane, medium plane.
He was
John
afraid
Madden
of planes.
said, pack the bus up. He said,
Rob
pack
G,
the bus up.
you did it. You did. I know you did that one that's like $99 to Vegas.
The Jack's joint?
Yeah, the JSX one. I mean, that's
but how many people
it's a public
on it?
private plane.
How many people were on it?
I think there were 15.
Okay.
16, yeah.
Now, I'll say this. It wasn't a private jet because it was propeller. But I was on a 12-seater in Australia.
Oh, yeah, I was on one of those in Greece.
And scared the
me
heck.
too.
Are you
it
right?
was terrible.
I like those. That was fun. I did that in Belize.
No, I was scared to death. I'm not even kidding you.
Where you can reach both sides of the plane in the middle. You're like, nah, I ain't doing that.
And we were going through like a mountain range, so you feel you feel every single bump. And I swear to you, when I got off that plane, I got down on my knees and kissed the ground because I couldn't believe we made it.
Yeah. No, I'm ready for my private. Yeah, Alex, you daggone right. You can see me doing it. I'm ready. I am ready. Give me, how old am I? Do the math. I'm 7 to 10. Carry the 1, divide by 2.
It's too
Give
late.
Me 5 more years.
It's too late.
Or you bringing the girls or no? It's just you and the missus?
No. I'm saying it's going to be regular.
Oh.
This is going to be regular.
Okay.
All right, Steve Harvey.
Dude, what? But I'm glad you said that. Do y'all not understand your ladder can be great? Like some of the people you name, the big came later. Like, you know what I mean? You mentioned Colin. Colin was doing very well, but then he takes off, and it's the volume. It's Steve Harvey. He's doing well, movie show, but then he takes off, and it's daggone almost 60s,
that's gonna be you.
50s. Yes, why not?
Do you know how much a private plane costs?
I don't give a dang.
That's $30,000.
He's going to be a gazillionaire. He'll be like LeBron. All right, that's it.
Hey, LeBron ain't a gazillionaire today. We ain't one today.
He's a $4 millionaire.
Yeah, man.
He's a journeyman.
Bro,
he's a journeyman.
He's going to ask Bronny for a loan.
That's right.
I don't know if you guys heard about it. Big news of the day in sports. LeBron James taking his talents to Philadelphia. It is a 2-year veteran minimum contract to join forces with Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown and Joel Embiid with the Philadelphia 76ers. So, guys, the obvious question then becomes, when LeBron James makes a move like that to a team like the Sixers, how much pressure is there on him and that team to get it done expeditiously?
Oh, all the pressure. All the pressure is on it. And I know LeBron genuinely, let's start it again, generally wins year 2, right? That's how it usually goes for him. You go to Miami, you get to the finals year 1, but you don't win it till year 2. You go to LA, takes year 2. You go, I miss going back to Cleveland year 2. But this is a little different in that this is carved out, Rob G and Rob, where it's ready right now. It's tailor-made. They didn't have to gut the team, right? All right, we had to do all this stuff to get LeBron, and now we don't have anybody else. We got to build this thing up. This is tailor-made for him to win.
So where's the
right
pressure
now.
then? Where's the pressure? He has
I'm
pressure?
saying the pressure is get it done.
No, but I'm
get
saying
it done
the
now.
pressure on him? I mean, he's got this other team that was,
I'm saying on Philly, like on the Philadelphia 76ers to win this, and I'll say LeBron. You went to Philly to win. You didn't go to Golden State where we all would have known it would have been at be with friends. Well, how cool would it be?
Okay,
to play
so
with
if he
Steph
doesn't
Curry?
win, where are we?
It's a disappointment.
Okay.
Absolutely. LeBron, listen, he could have stayed in LA, Rob, and got to the second round. Right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, cool.
What if
Maybe
they lose?
West
I
Coast.
mean, they could lose in the finals. They could lose in the.
Well, I mean, if you at least you got to the final, I'll give you that. But my point is, it's finals or bust for them. Absolutely.
For
this is Tom
LeBron
Brady.
losing in another finals, I don't think that's good. I really don't.
I don't. Right. That's not his goal to lose. But I'm saying you got to get to the finals. Finals or bust. And if you got to look at this as Tom Brady. Tom Brady leaves the Patriots to go to the Bucks to win, to get there to win. He did everything he did. He got Rob Gronkowski. He got Antonio Brown. They had an insane defense, as we all know. They had Mike Evans, had a bunch of talent around them. Let's go win this thing, and they did. And that's how I'm looking at LeBron. You are the glue man. You can make, what do I need to play, the 4 tonight? Okay, cool. Maxey's out. Okay, I'll run the 1 tonight. Who you can do, shoot. Embiid's out. I can play the 5 need be. You're the glue guy. You have extreme talent in Jaylen Brown, who was 6th in MVP voting. VJ Ekman was like the third or fourth best rookie of the rookie last year, and you got Tyrese Maxey, who's an all-star. You got a couple of guys already on the bench. You can still accumulate a few more pieces, before the season really starts. A little mid-level exception type, veteran guys who can help out some shooters. And the fact is, that should be the expectation, is to be competing against the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals to get to the finals and try to win this thing. Because if the goal was to win, you went to the team with the most talent. You went to the team that was already, set up and positioned to be good this year when they got Jaylen Brown. Now they added you. Championship or bust is how I'm viewing it, Rob. You stay with the Lakers if you just wanted to get to the first round, second round.
I don't look at it as he has any pressure. I think he took the easy way out. This is easy. This is less pressure to me. And if they don't win,
well, where would the pressure have been? I'm really asking you.
No, I'm saying that in this situation, he was trying to go to either the Knicks or Philly, the two teams that people look at. So that's what I'm saying. That takes pressure off of you. Pressure is going back to Cleveland on the 10th anniversary of the Cavaliers winning that championship and going back home and tying a bow to a storybook ending where he won 10 years ago, came back and delivered them one more time with Donovan Mitchell and the other crew that just went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Do you see what I'm saying? That's more pressure to try to make that happen compared to going to a stacked team and being a piece. I'm just saying that's how I look at it. I don't look at it that way. I don't think he has any. I think the pressure's on Maxey and Embiid and Jaylen Brown.
Oh no, I think because there could have been a
because LeBron's the third or fourth option.
But I'll tell you why, Rob. Because it's the timeline. Let's say he never went there. Let's say he went to Cleveland or Miami, whatever. Well, they have a timeline. Jaylen Brown just got here. VJ has come. It's only his second year. Well, they got a year, 2, 3 to build this thing. You know what I mean? They would have been on a clock of like, we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, but
say they lose to the Knicks in the Eastern Conference.
But that would be the point, is that they just came together. This team just came together.
No,
so
ain't no
Yeah, so if they don't.
Championship or bust.
So if they don't win
Cleveland,
the first year, you could easily say that.
Rob.
Yes.
I don't think the pressure in Cleveland, because I don't think anyone would have expected them to win.
They were in the Eastern Conference, and you added LeBron.
But Jaylen went to the Sixers. We don't know what the heck's happened with Kawhi, but let's just if a Kawhi we thought is a Raptor, I don't know if he's a Raptor, but if Kawhi's with the Raptor, that's a good team. The Knicks are the reigning champs. I don't think Cleveland was as nearly as favorable as now the Sixers are, where the expectations are. Now you kind of sit back, fold your arms, and say, "All right, LeBron, you better."
No,
win.
but the idea is if you go to Cleveland, there's more pressure for LeBron to win. Where in Philadelphia, he's not the main guy, so there's no pressure from that standpoint. And if it doesn't work out, right? Well, you just got Jaylen Brown and him and Embiid or whatever.
And I don't think that.
I think it's going to be LeBron. You're going to blame LeBron if they don't win?
Yes, because he's going to bring all the attention. Everything's going to be there.
How?
And watch this
Jaylen Brown and Embiid don't mesh.
I'm going to tell you why.
The way that Damian Lillard and everybody thought when Damian Lillard went to Milwaukee with Giannis, oh my God, that's exactly what you need, whatever, right? And it didn't work out.
Right, and we're upset about that. We're saying why, and you know me, I was saying Giannis to be that guy. Why haven't you won? That's exactly why I was saying that. You got all this talent, and so I'm looking at it this way. Number one, we keep saying Jaylen Brown and Embiid. Well, we know Embiid stays hurt, so we can't depend on that. It's a luxury if he doesn't.
You said Jaylen Brown's a number one. He's wants his
own
team. His team. Whose team is
paper?
This?
No, it is,
okay.
And it should be. But all I'm saying is game flow. And Rob G, you know. Game flow sometimes, on paper it's Lucas, but LeBron really dictated the game. On paper, Austin Reeves is supposed to be the second best player, but we saw what happened in the postseason when it was clearly LeBron. So my only thing is Jaylen Brown on paper is supposed to be better. I agree with that, and Maxey. But I just know in game flow situations, fourth quarter decision-making, it oftentimes ends up in his hand, and I think that's where it might look a little different than we think, where he's going to be third, fourth fiddle. Where key moments, big games, it can be his. And going back to Cleveland, to your point, I think Cleveland would have been more of the last hurrah. It would have been more of a fun story, not pressure to win. Just like, wow, look at this fairy tale.
Because he had the documentary, the storybook ending.
I just don't think he could have put
he could have put a bigger bow. Yes. What you're not looking at is you can't tell me that if LeBron went back to Cleveland, a team that couldn't get over the hump, that hadn't been able to win since he left, and he comes there and joins them and leads them, and they win a championship. You can't. There's no better bow.
Oh no, that's two different stories.
There's no better bow, and all I'm saying is the pressure would have been on him to try to make that happen. Is what I'm trying to say. To try to be the missing piece to what those guys.
Disagree.
That's what I'm saying.
I get your point.
He's not the missing piece on Philadelphia.
If you
he's
ask
the missing
me
piece
what's
on
the better
Cleveland.
outcome, I'm with you. If you'd ask me, hey, what's the better outcome? Had he won it with the Cleveland? Absolutely. I mean, literally, it would have been almost like, okay, Hollywood wouldn't even write this. I agree with that. But I'm saying the pressure would not have been there. You can't look at James Harden, who ain't even on the team right now. Who knows what he's going to do? You're losing pieces. Dean Wade is gone. You might lose Harden. And you look at this team and you go, oh, they're going to be better? No, I don't think they are. Philly, they got better without him, with Jaylen Brown and Anthony Simons and Dean Wade, who I just mentioned, who was a great 3-and-D player, goes up to Philly. They got nice pieces, and all of a sudden you get LeBron. The pressure at the minute, if they lose in the first or second round, the entire laughing stock is going to come out. I can't believe they're supposed to be seed.
It ain't about no first or second round. If they don't win, you keep acting like that's the only way
But that's what I'm saying.
But you're making a point. If they don't win, It doesn't matter. You could get to the
He
finals
has
and
to
lose.
win it.
But I
They have to
don't think
win
he
it.
has as much pressure because I don't think it's his team. I don't think he's the main guy.
But I think it is because he moved.
How?
He moved the needle.
He might
moved
move.
the
He might
needle.
move the metrics or fan interest, but on the court, even when his plus minus with
Rob,
the Lakers,
we have
even when they were
seen
winning, even when they were winning. I mean, even when they were playing, his plus minus was awful with the Lakers, despite
And
the
then
numbers
we
he put
saw
up.
him in the postseason balling out. And I'm with you on paper. I totally agree with you. But my eyes, every time we watch, there are times where 2/3 of the game he ends up being the best player, and he'll be a huge cog in this thing.
I don't think he's as good as you think he is. That's where I'm.
But I'm saying I
after all
think the
these
pressure
years.
is there. People are going to say, all right, LeBron, since you went there to a team that was already loaded and you're a ring chaser, you have to win. That's all I'm saying. People are absolutely going to say that. You're a ring chaser going to the team with the best chance to win. You better win it.
I think the pressure's on the other guys. All right, 877-99 on Fox. 877-996-6369. How much pressure is on LeBron to win it all in year one, like Tom Brady did in Tampa? We'll continue that conversation next with you. It is The Odd Couple. Remember, we're a radio show, not some terrible podcast.
Draymond.
That's right. Delivered by terrible former athletes who can't put together a good show or give you facts. Did I say that right?
You too.
That's right. 877.
Your podcast don't count, right?
On Fox. We're a radio show. Call in 877-99 on Fox. Stick and stay.
Especially if you're ready for a little bit more LeBron talk in the US of A. He's the GOAT, Rob.
All right, where Rob, you want to start somewhere? Or you want to go straight with the idea of here we are now, day 28. This decision longer than the first decision with LeBron. AD?
I'm not tripping. He's earned the right. I know Rob disagrees. I can imagine what Rob is saying about this.
Well, it's called the indecision. It ain't the decision. It's
That
the
was a good one, Rob.
indecision.
I'll give you that one, Rob. That was a good one.
Come on.
For me, I'm like, look, man, like, take your time. Take your time. Just because everybody else wants you to do something don't mean you got to rush to a decision and do it. He needs to do at this time in his career what he feels like is best for him and his family. Plain and simple. And I know there's a lot of people out here that are mad at that for whatever reason.
What's best for his family? This might be his last season. I mean, let's not overthink it. That sounds great if you're trying to figure something out, or he was
you are trying
a
to
star.
figure something out because you got
all right.
kids.
You could have stayed with L.A. You could have stayed with L.A. You could have taken the veterans minimum to stay in L.A. Why, if it's about your family, you can't have it both ways. What?
What's both ways, Rob?
Both ways is if you're going to take a veterans minimum to go to one of these other teams, you could have taken that in L.A., kept the family together, stayed at your Brentwood mansion, and your kids and your wife and everybody's happy and played a string out. You're not winning wherever you go, and you're not going to win in L.A., so what's the difference?
Well, number one, I disagree with he's not going to win wherever he goes.
Yeah,
if he
he's
goes
not
to
winning.
Philadelphia,
He's not winning.
Or if he goes to Cleveland, they have a much better chance of winning. He has a much better chance of winning.
Is not winning. They're not winning. N-O-T. They're not going to win no matter where he goes. Go. They're not winning.
So answer this question for me, Rob. Answer this question. Does he have a better chance of getting back to the NBA Finals in the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference?
I don't know. I mean, really? I didn't think the Knicks were going to get there. You know what? But things happen. Something could happen out west. Right? I'm not convinced.
San Antonio and Oklahoma City, wherever he goes out west, wherever he goes out west, they're not better.
Maybe
than San
Wemby's
Antonio.
hurt. Maybe Wemby's hurt the same way that the Celtics got knocked. The Knicks might not be there if Tatum didn't get hurt. Maybe they beat the Sixers and then beat the Knicks. There's a lot of things that can happen. You don't know the same thing. Something could happen out west. I don't know. Maybe Austin Reeves decides to play defense and Luka's in shape.
Now, see, you done went too
and
long.
Now,
You got carried away,
you got
Rob.
a good team.
Now you got carried away.
I can see on this Magic City Monday, I got the combative Rob.
Hey, AD, he's been out for a week, so he's been waiting to argue with you.
I've been on vacation. I need to argue with somebody other than the waitresses. I've been to restaurants.
I see. I see. I see. You know what? Like the producer Rob could have warned me before I came on. You could say, "Hey man, you know what? Let's go have some fun." Rob's a little testy. He's a little combative. You know, like,
AD, what's funny is he been chill this whole time till you came on. He was actually chill.
Rob G could have said, Rob's got his panties in a bunch. He's back from vacation.
Yeah, Rob G could have warned me. He could have warned me.
All right, let's move on. Okay, do you still think he's going to Cleveland or not?
No, I think he's going out east. I don't think he's going out west.
Okay.
I don't. For me, Cleveland, Miami, or Philly. I think for his skill set and what's needed, I think Miami would make sense. Philadelphia makes sense as far as simply winning is concerned. But if he wants to play that role of a guy that can facilitate and have a little bit of a higher usage rate, and with his skill set, his ability to facilitate, I think Miami is the best fit skill set wise. But Philly, to me, is the best fit for winning.
All right, AD, I want to go here. The team that he left. Matthias Thybulle now. You got Zaire Williams as one-year deals. These guys.
Yeah.
You don't sound so through with the moves. Yeah, I saw what I saw, though, AD. When I saw this one, the people on, socials were all Rob cooking. Rob, as in Rob Palenque, he's cooking. You ain't buying this dish? You don't want to eat this?
He's cooking what?
What, he boiling a hot dog?
I guess. Because, look, man, where would you put the Lakers now in the Western Conference? In the top what?
At highest level, I think the highest is fourth. I think more of a fourth.
Not a chance. Because you're not putting them ahead of San Antonio.
No.
Oklahoma City.
No, those are the two givens.
Denver.
You are a little higher on Denver than I am.
You're putting this Los Angeles Lakers team the way currently constructed.
I'm with you, Antonio. I'm sorry.
But AD, okay, that's 3. Then I said the Lakers at the ceiling is 4.
Keep going.
Should you be dropping? I'm a woman.
I'm a woman.
Fox Sports.
I'm a woman.
It is the
Me and Shaka Khan, huh? I guess.
Yeah. Shaka Khan, the legend. That's right. Our couple Rob and Kelvin on a funky flashback Friday. Every day, truck and bus drivers, they're out there keeping America moving and working to keep our roads safe. But large and heavy vehicles don't stop like cars. They need more time and a lot more space. So remember to stay back, stay safe. America's pros rely on you. Paid by FMCSA. Anthony Gargano. Cuz, get ready to join us here in a little bit, in a few minutes.
I'm mad this weekend. The Dodgers and the Angels are both out of town.
Ain't nothing that don't happen in L.A.
That don't happen that often.
Hold
right?
up. Man, I was looking for something to do this weekend.
I know. That's what I was going to go to one of the – I was like, okay, maybe I'll go to an Angels game. You know what I mean? I'll do something.
Yeah.
Neither team is in town.
Hey, all right.
Hey, Rob.
Well, it's too hot. Maybe it's just a pool weekend.
There may be a great MLS soccer game you can go to.
Don't get carried away.
Maybe WNBA?
Okay.
Which
one, Rob? WNBA.
Gotta pick one.
I had LAFC tickets or Sparks tickets. Which one you go?
I would have to – you know what I do? I take a saw.
Rob.
Wait a minute. No, hear me out. I'll take a saw. I cut myself in half. Half would go to the MLS game and half would go to the WNBA game. So neither time would I be alive to watch either one.
I think he would enjoy that. I think the full body of you. Shout out to Mark. I think your full body would enjoy the LAFC over WNBA.
You would. The crowd's great
I've
at those.
seen it. I've seen the crowd.
So wild.
And it seems like it's a good time.
All right, let's get to some phone calls here, Rob. LeBron again in Philly. The question is, more pressure now to win there? Would it have been more pressure in Cleveland or maybe somewhere else? 877-99 on Fox. Let's take some calls. Who we got?
Tim in the IE, Inland Empire. For people who don't know, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Tim?
Odd Couple.
How you?
Yo. I know y'all
doing
roasted
good.
in the IE.
Yeah, I'm working out it's hot out here, so it feels even better when LeBron's gone. So it's great. It's great. Listen, he has picked a perfect scenario, meaning he has the scapegoat, Embiid's health, Maxi's youth, Jaylen Brown's gone crazy on Twitch.
Yep.
He has all that to fall back on when they don't win. But guess what? When they win, who was the missing piece? It's always been LeBron. He's the factor in all of this. He's won 4 times in 4 different teams because he has to switch up teams like he does T-shirts and all these things. Like, when did we get, like, it's all about the narrative. So if we can have Rob Parker and realists to sell, or not sell, but actually tell the truth about a legacy player like this, jumping from team to brand to brand, instead of the Nick Wright who's writing his soliloquy right now to try to, okay, how can I narrate this to actually be better than Michael Jordan? Like, that's what we need. We need realists to tell the story that is really happening. This is just a jumper of teams getting to the best situation, not building it on its own. And it just needs to be like that. It just
right.
really
And the greatest players who ever played, Tim, they just haven't done this. They
exactly.
They haven't.
It's crazy. It's like the brand, his brand should take a hit, but we need the people to actually see that. Rather, even if he wins or lose, you can already see the spin. Well, he's 42. What did you expect? This is all this. No, Rich Paul said that he wasn't ring chasing. LeBron said he's ring chasing. Rich Paul said it was for the family. LeBron said, I ain't doing this for the family.
Exactly.
Like, even they don't even know what to talk about with this brand.
I was shocked at that part. Hey, appreciate the call.
Yep.
I was shocked the way he kind of said it ain't for the fam, I was like, dang, Bron.
Yep. Hey, Miko.
That was a little aggressive the way he wrote that. I was like,
in Compton, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up,
Did you watch
Miko?
that Versus?
Hey, Rob. Yeah, I watched the Versus, man. I don't know who won. Hurricane Game, probably. I don't know.
Hey, I felt affiliated by proxy. I was like, dang, you know what I'm talking about.
If you want to feel affiliated, look, Rob was right, man, when he was telling y'all the World Cup just went off. Dodgers is going on. When your neighbors have people parking your place, it all goes together. They're cutting their yard early because people finna come over and drink. They finna play music. It's gonna be your parking place gonna be gone, and then they gonna leave when the Dodgers go off. And when you go out there when the Dodgers go off, your whole street gonna have plenty of parking space. So get.
I like what you did there. I like what you did
you're right
there.
Again, there's no pressure. When does a $4 million player get pressure?
Yes.
The pressure is on the process. The pressure is on Jaylen Brown.
Wait.
It's not on LeBron. He doesn't have any pressure.
Hold on, let me ask you this sincerely.
He has no pressure.
Hold on, let me ask you this
Because he's already
sincerely.
said he has no pressure.
Let me ask you this sincerely.
This is not going to put him over Michael Jordan like we have 7
we'll
championships.
Talk about that next year.
There's nothing there.
But Rob, when Embiid has never had pressure on him after probably year 2 or 3, we gave up on him. Jaylen Brown, this was a new team. The expectations weren't he had to win. So why all of a sudden do they now have more pressure? They didn't have pressure 24 hours ago. Now all of a sudden they got pressure.
No, I'm saying LeBron doesn't have any. My point is LeBron has no pressure. LeBron doesn't. He has a ready-made team that even Antonio Davis said.
That's the point.
That,
you better win.
No, but there's no pressure on LeBron to have to win. They already had a good team.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. All right, on the way, cuz Anthony Gargano's joining us right now. Steven Sager is getting us updated. What's up, Steve?
Let's update the ball game in Detroit, where Tigers starter Tarek Skubal is now out in the top of the eighth with a 2-1 lead over Kansas City. Skubal with 12 strikeouts in his 7 1/3. Cubs tied 1-1 at Pittsburgh in the bottom of the seventh. Good outing for Matthew Boyd. Pete Crow-Armstrong with a solo homer. Diamondbacks tied 2-2 at Washington, bottom of the sixth. The Yankees solo homer in the fourth from Paul Goldschmidt is holding up. They lead 1-0 seventh inning stretch at Philadelphia. Cam Schlittler with 10 strikeouts in his 6 scoreless innings for New York. Jesus Luzardo, 9 strikeouts in 7 innings so far for Philly. Also in progress, Orioles ahead of the Braves, 3-2 in the bottom of the fifth. Braves are first place in the NL East, 4.5 games over the Phils. And by the way, the Yankees are the second place team in the AL East, 2 games behind the Rays. At Tampa Bay, it's Rays 5-1 over the Guardians in the bottom of the fifth. Dodgers at Mets tied 1-1, bottom of the fifth. Padres at Marlins tied 1-1, top of the fifth. Marlins have lost 9 in a row. The Red Sox are shutting out Toronto 3-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Toronto outfielder Addison Barger will have season-ending elbow surgery. Red Sox pitcher Ranger Suarez might come off the IL this Sunday. The White Sox are winning again, 3-0 over Houston in the top of the third. Rangers out to a 1-0 lead on the Mariners in the top of the second. Just one late ball game coming up, 10:15 Eastern. The Giants, who've lost 5 in a row, host the Angels. Among those getting into the Baseball Hall of Fame this Sunday, Jeff Kent. LeBron James is signing with the 76ers, 1 year plus a player option. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was fully cleared for training camp. Michael Kim shot 59 at the PGA event in Minnesota. He leads by 3 strokes. Novak Djokovic and Jannik Sinner each withdrew from the U.S. Open tune-up in Montreal, and Carlos Alcaraz is still out with his wrist injury. Back to you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it, Steve. Our couple. Rob and Kelvin on a Funky Flashback Friday. And make sure you check us out on YouTube. Rob G, speaking of, I know we got to have some comments in there. LeBron ain't this or LeBron is that. Should have went here, should have went there. What we got? We got to have something in there.
Yeah, he's getting the guest situation.
Oh, yeah, he's getting the guest ready. All right,
he's getting cuz ready. Yeah, so we'll get into that. We'll get some at the top of the hour. Let's get some the YouTubians, right? We'll see what they...
YouTubians, the odd mobs as well.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, but I just to put a pin on it, we talked about the pressure. I think what you said about Cleveland, I totally agree with you. If you said, hey, Kelvin, what would have been the most optimal storybook ending? Absolutely Cleveland, right? That'd have been unremarkable.
Because he wants to do the documentary and cameras follow him around. Like they would have... There would have been a lot there. That's all I'm saying. Is like that.
And also, I think something we haven't talked about, Rob. I think proximity to New York. The man is a 45-minute helicopter away from New York. I think that plays a big role in this as well from the business standpoint. I've been in L.A. for 8-9 years. Now I get to be in New York area for all this time. And somebody who can break us all down for us, Anthony Gargano, creator and host of the All City Network, Fox Sports Radio Weekend host. What's up, Anthony?
My
brother, what's up?
How you?
I'm on cloud 215. I'm on cloud 215.
Okay, I want to know the people in Philly who hated LeBron all this time. We could go through all their Twitter accounts and all the stuff they've said. Now you guys are bowing down to the only. This is the United States. This is the United States, cuz I only recognize one king, and that's Burger King. And now Philadelphia is now recognizing LeBron James and Burger King.
That's right. And listen, you can't hold it against people. That listen, then he shows Philadelphia, right? They're freaking out. The champ, I'm seeing all the joy on people's faces. Brother, it's beautiful. I always say sports builds churches.
and like the town is in the greatest mood. It's like Elysium here.
So I get it. I mean, the team hasn't won a championship since Moby Dick was a guppy. They just saw
1983 to be exact.
Okay, they just saw the Knicks win after 53 years, so they're thinking it's our turn, right?
They took over the first. They took over the arena
2 years in a row, right?
Yes, this team hasn't been out of the second round since AI in 2001.
What does artificial intelligence have to do with basketball? I still don't understand.
There's only one AI.
It's the only AI we acknowledge, cuz.
Okay,
that's the only AI we acknowledge.
It's Iverson, baby. Iverson.
Is there pressure on them now? We just had a whole debate. I said it is pressure. LeBron, he didn't go there to just, like you said, get to the second round. He's trying to win the whole daggone thing. Do they feel the pressure? You got Jaylen Brown, picked up some nice free agents. You got Anthony Simons and then Dean Wade.
Yeah.
And then, bam, you get LeBron.
Yeah. Yeah, there's pressure. You want pressure. You want to win. It's about winning. And listen, but here's the beauty. And Robbie will know this. The Phillies in 1976, 77, 78 couldn't get over the hump.
Yep.
They had Mike Schmidt, they had Larry Bell, all these guys, right? They lost to the Dodgers, they lost to the Reds. They couldn't get to the World Series. Pete Rose came in, and Pete Rose showed them how to win, and they won it in 1980. And that's the example. The way Pete Rose showed them how to win, LeBron was going to show Maxey and Embiid and Jaylen Brown, he won it, how to win.
Have you ever seen, come on, cuz, I get it, Philly, people are excited, but for a player of LeBron's caliber to just be a carpetbagger and a journeyman, to bounce around, and this is a report from Craig Carden at WFAN in New York. This is what he said on his show. It could be incorrect. I don't know if you heard it, that he went to the Knicks first and they said, no, thank you, we're not interested. So Philly wasn't even his first choice. He wanted to go to the defending champs.
I don't know
play
about
with
that,
the Knicks.
dude. I know. I love Craig, but
I'm just saying. That's what I'm just repeating.
I didn't hear that. I heard that it was Cleveland, Miami. That Cleveland was number one, and then when they couldn't get Kyrie, then the Sixers. Listen, Clutch is close with Tyrese.
Yep.
David Edelman and Josh Harris. They know those guys well. I don't believe the Knicks thing a little. I don't believe it.
Okay, I'm just saying. Then he's just this is what it was on his radio show. That's all I'm saying. I'm just repeating.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I just don't.
I don't have any reporting like that, so I'm just going by what he said. That's all.
And I'm just going by what I heard from this end of it. Like, I thought he was going to Cleveland. I did.
That's the best story. That's the best story, is to go back where you started, try to win a championship 10 years later, do the whole thing. And you're not going to pass Michael Jordan regardless. So, yeah, that ship to me has sailed. So the best way to put a bow on it. Now, if they don't win, I don't know, will people look at LeBron and go, hey, they put together this whole squad, they didn't win again anyway, and now or they losing a championship and he's lost 8 times in the finals or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but you tell me. Though. So here's the thing. They went from being the same nonsense, right? I didn't think they'd be able to move Paul George's contract. I'm still shocked that they got Jaylen Brown for Paul George.
Yeah, but they don't want to pay. They couldn't pay 2 guys $60 million. That's the only other contract.
But Paul George, you take that contract. That Paul George is terrible.
No, I know he's terrible, but he's got 1 less year than Jaylen Brown, and you don't have to give him an extension that you had to give Jaylen Brown.
Okay, you're right, but here's
I'm just talking money-wise. It's not a basketball trade. Cuz I'm with you.
Right,
I'm not trying to defend.
So,
I'm not trying to defend Paul George. No.
My only point is they went from being Maxey, Edgecombe, good young talent, but you had Embiid's contract and Paul George. Then they flipped George for Brown. Now all of a sudden you go, I got athletic, I got ballers. Edgecombe's a player. Like, brother, trust me, Edgecombe can play. So then you got Simons and you drafted Philon, and like all of a sudden you got pieces around. In one off season, they went from being like a half a lottery team to being the contender in the East. Like,
well, how much
losing the game on purpose?
Are they going to win the championship? Are you ready to say that right now?
Well, no. I mean, listen. I'm not. Listen. I OKC and San Antonio are ridiculous, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like but like my only point is, you got to get a shot, right? Like
no. I get it.
Who knows what happens, right? Like, I didn't think the Knicks would win.
Yeah, the Knicks. A lot of people didn't pick the Knicks.
I didn't pick the Knicks. I picked the Spurs.
Yeah. Well,
right.
Let me ask you this, cuz. All the stuff you just mentioned, the moves being made, Bob Myers, how much of a role does he play in kind of whipping them into shape?
Big time. I listen. I think he was very good, but this Mike Gansey is the truth, man. Like, he's a good basketball guy. He thinks like a basketball man. He's not like Maury's all about analytics and everything. This dude's a basketball dude. That's why I like him. He understands it. He's got a vision on the floor. I like this Mike Gansey, and he knows LeBron. He's from Cleveland. I think his fingerprints are all over this thing. Myers, don't get me wrong, had a part, but Gansey had the vision.
Well, I want to see how big the Philly beard gets. They all got the beards out there in Philly, the people. So I want to see how I want to see his Philly beard.
Baby.
Hey, cuz, appreciate it, man. It seems all the people I know from Philly personally or celebs, I follow, whatever, they all seem to be excited about it. So it's going to be a fun ride for the NBA regardless.
Hey, cuz.
My brother?
Cuz I came clean tonight. After my 40-year career, I said that LeBron indeed is the GOAT, and it doesn't stand for greatest of all time.
Oh!
It stands for
hold on, cuz. Hold on.
goes on another team. That's what he is. He's the GOAT.
You're the greatest.
My man.
You're the greatest.
My man.
You're the greatest.
All right, thank you, bud.
All right, cuz. Appreciate you, man. That was one of your better ones, I told you. You're ridiculous with that. All right. Appreciate that as always. All right, so here's the thing. What about the Cavs? What about the Warriors? What went wrong in the Bronze sweepstakes? We'll tell you. It's the Odd Couple, Rob and Kelvin on a funky Flashback Friday. Stick with your boys, Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah, LeBron did a 8-city year-long interview with Dave McMenamin of ESPN.
Oh, what a shocker.
Yeah, talking about
I know, right?
I literally sent myself like a page of notes from this interview of stuff that we could get to today. But the highlight is Dave asking him about the comparisons between him and Michael, and I'll read these to you here.
Mm-hmm.
Dave asks, in your most honest, laid-bare basketball opinion, what did Michael do better than you, and what do you do better than him? To which LeBron says, oh my God, don't get me started on that. Not asking who's greater, just the aspects of your games. LeBron says, there are a lot of things that MJ did better than I do, and I think there are some things that I do better than him. That's just how the game goes. There's a lot of things that I can say in particular. You already know how this conversation is going to be misinterpreted by people, man. It goes on and goes, I think I'm 101. I think the way I play the game, I'm a 101 player, and MJ as well, an unbelievable basketball player. Dave asks him, has it been a burden as an adult? The ambition, because now everybody brings it up. You can't escape the comparison, to which LeBron says, no, I think it's a very tiring conversation. It's barbershop talk.
All right. Kelvin, is this on?
It's on.
What's today's date? What is today?
April 27th?
April 29th.
Well, I'm behind the days.
It's April 29th,
Okay.
and LeBron James has officially conceded in the GOAT conversation.
Okay.
He can no longer, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you can't cut the mustard, don't eat the Frank. That's where we are with LeBron James.
Okay.
because now he's trying to poo-poo the whole idea of a GOAT conversation. Oh, that's barbershop. You can't really win, and we're both great, and whenever there's a conversation, people basically dump on me. It was in the barbershop that you do that ill-fated television show, The Shop, where you sat there and you told everybody in NBA America that after you came back from a 3-1 deficit against the Warriors that you knew you were the GOAT then. Now you're saying there's no real way or path or conversation to being the GOAT. You say that because you know deep down in your heart, no matter how long you play, no matter how many stats you compile, no matter how many of your kids play in the league, people will never look at you as being the greatest of all time. And not just writers and broadcasters. Your own peers and players who you've played with, players from the past who have watched, who all say, if I'm picking a guy who's the greatest, it's going to be Michael Jordan. Yes. You even have your fans in the barbershop who are touting your stats, telling you how great you were and that you were the GOAT, wearing Jordans while they're doing it. They're not wearing your hard sneakers that nobody can play ball in or walk around in. Finally, you came clean, LeBron James, and I'm thankful. You realize that despite you self-proclaiming yourself the GOAT, that it's not going to work out for you. Having your son in the league, playing with him, going to all these NBA finals, but being the finals failure of all time, losing more finals than any other regular season MVP in the history of the NBA, and all these numbers that you compiled up, they don't make you the GOAT. Longevity and compiling stats don't make you the GOAT. And he finally, Kelvin, he's come clean and realizes that he's not the GOAT, he can't become the GOAT, and he never was the GOAT.
Where do you have him ranked?
Second.
All right. That's all I wanted to hear.
I'm not some crazy.
No. The only reason why I say that is because I think that's the context to where I feel a little differently than you. I think LeBron realized quite a bit ago he wasn't the GOAT, and I think
when was he in the barbershop?
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you why. I don't believe quite a bit of what he says because I think LeBron is fighting against LeBron. I think LeBron knows he wasn't going to be able to go. He might internally feel it, meaning like, hey, I just feel like they're the best. Like Kobe might have felt like he was best. Like Jordan might feel like they're the best internally. But I think LeBron knew for the collective, he was not going to be that after he lost to the Mavericks because he had that thing where everyone could say, you let J.J. Barrera stop you. You let the Maverick team stop you. You didn't. You got the whole super team and you failed. And, of course, Jordan was 6-0. So I think he knew for a fact, which is why I've always believed he tried to blaze his own trail. Start to do things differently. All right, now I got the scoring title. I play with my son. I switch conferences. I got a title at the Cavs. I got a title with the Heat, a couple, and I got a title with the Lakers. I've gone from conference to conference. I've gone from team to team. And so I think LeBron, to me, where he started to try to build a new case was in the other thing. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a funky flashback Friday. DJ Ali Alex on the ones and twos. Shout out to Cuz, Anthony Gargano, creator and host of All City Network and Fox Sports Radio Weekend host, helping us talk a little bit more about this LeBron, the Philly. And for over 40 years, Cyrack's been helping customers find the right tires for how, for what, and for where they drive. Of course, ship fast and free, backed by Free Road Hazard Protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com. It is the way tire buying should be.
Is Kyle Tucker really batting .236 and we're about to
you know what he told me to tell you? He wanted me to tell you, mind your own business, Rob.
He said what?
Mind your own business. That's what Kyle Tucker said. Don't be worried about what I'm doing over here in these streets.
And he's batting 7th, right? Making $60 million a year. And he's batting .236, and it's
236, only 7 home runs.
This is the end of July.
Yeah, it's not good.
Wow. Wow. I don't think anybody thought that. You know what I mean? Maybe he wasn't going to be no big star, but wow.
Yeah, you can't be getting outshined by you can't be like the 7th, 8th best hitter on the team.
He's batting 7th in the lineup.
That's just crazy right now, man. Yeah, it's a struggle bus for him. I'm looking at it right now. I mean, yeah, he ain't did nothing.
It's been a bad year.
Last 5 games, he got 2 hits, no home runs, nothing. Just it's all bad for him. Let's get to this. Rob G, let me know if you got some Mobby and YouTubians. We can get to those as well. But I was just going to throw this at you, Rob. What do you think? We talked about Cleveland. You kind of gave your perspective, on a better storyline.
It's just a better storyline, and he could have documented it and the whole idea of the 10th anniversary of, them winning the championship in 2016.
Cleveland! This was for you.
Cleveland! You know what I mean? There's a lot of that stuff that would have been a nice bow.
So what went wrong?
I don't know. And his best friend also, right? Is he the general manager now? Weems or a guy named...
Oh, yeah, Judy.
He's in there, right? He's like his best friend or one of his best friends.
I don't know his exact title over there.
Right, Rob G? He's definitely in the front office.
He's in the front office, yeah.
He's in the front office. Okay. So I think Cleveland not making any moves to get AD or to get Kyrie or something, out of the blue. Maybe they got Jaylen Brown for Evan Mobley and some pieces. James Harden, obviously, to match some money or something. I just think when he looked at it, I think the team comprised wasn't enough to really have a compete and all of a sudden win. Like, it wasn't a shoe-in that they'd be really all of a sudden dominant. Whereas I think the Sixers absolutely look like they should be dominant. Obviously, I think a world championship or a bust, but at least dominant. So I think that played a role. Maybe also, my theory about Dan Gilbert and his relationship, just how rocky that was. And that might have been something with Miami too, as far as just like, I don't want to go back to that, go back to Pat Riley, all that.
I never thought Miami was really. I didn't.
I didn't like it from the standpoint of the roster comprised and the Pat Riley situation.
Yeah, Miami wasn't on my radar. I really thought that, to me, it was really like 2 spots. And one is go back to your hometown or whatever, or just try to latch on your wagon to a team that you think is the new hotness. And if the report out of New York is, that would make sense, and Philly makes sense. Those two make sense to me.
I still was reserving that. I thought he would pull a fast one with Golden State, because every time
I never bought
the report
Golden
would
State
be
either.
All these 3 teams, they would always make sure they put at the end, don't count out Golden State. Don't count out Golden State. And but I think also them not being able to pull the trigger, the Jimmy Butler, the AD trade, I think that played a big role. And just not accumulating enough to kind of make it like, all right, we might have it. Not only will I get to have fun playing with, Draymond and Steph, also we won't have enough to really compete. So, I mean, again, he hits his wagon to a team that's the most complete, a team that on paper looks fantastic. On paper, we obviously got to see how it all plays out. And it makes sense. But, again, I do think Cleveland would have been the only spot where I think people kind of would have cut him slack. Just like, all right, well, it kind of makes sense. Like, I don't like him leaving and going all the way, but okay, that makes sense. That would have been the one team to me, which does make it interesting, like in the sense of, was it theirs to lose? You know what I mean? Like, if that's the obvious spot, would have been theirs to lose, and they just didn't make enough moves or whatnot. Like, because maybe
just LeBron just looked at the situation, and once the trade was made for Jaylen Brown,
that might have changed a lot. That might have changed a lot.
That's easier now. And see, there you go. Rob G, jump on. Rich Paul.
Yeah, Rich Paul mentioned that he started really looking at Philly when they made the Jaylen
Once they
Brown
made
trade.
the trade, like I think that's where he was like,
oh, snap.
Oh, man, that's easier right there.
I'm about to coast to this championship.
Exactly.
Rob G,
yes.
I'm Rich Paul, what he said out. Okay, I want to
I agree with
Paul.
you. Yes. I can't believe anything he says after he said it's a family thing, and then it's a happiness thing, and then it's not a money thing, and now it's like, oh, well, they got Jaylen Brown, and then that was a layered conversation with the Warriors.
But did you notice how? Did you know
20 different things?
Did you notice how the news was broken from Shams? Attributing it to Rich Paul, not that he broke it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, attributing to Clutch Sports CEO,
that's the only way he gave it
Clutch
to him.
Sports founder, and Game Over podcast host. Is how he
did you see
it.
that? I mean, and that had to all be in there,
That's
I bet
right.
you, in order to get the story.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I ain't got a podcast for no reason, is what he's saying. He told us, he said, if the only thing, when you hear from Shams, that's how you know.
So he should have just broke it on his podcast. What does he need Shams for?
Odd Couple. You know what time it is. It's your boys.
Let's get it. The Odd Couple is fun.
Check.
And informative.
Check.
What's up, America? You want to talk sports with 1.5 of the best-looking guys in the game?
That game was incredible.
You are wrong. You'll be king of the water cooler.
What's it like working with Rob? Rob in his mind is like Chris Rock mixed with Richard Pryor, so I'm running out of fake laughs. Ha ha, Rob. Rob is very passionate.
Son, you ain't ready for this. I don't have BS in my game. I'm straightforward. I'm honest. You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. And of course, it doesn't hurt that I'm right most of the time. Kelvin is the nice guy, wants to make everybody feel warm and fuzzy.
You done? Let me tell you the truth. I bring the energy, a youthful energy. Rob's not gonna see this, is he? And I bring an honest opinion. Michael Jordan, I can't take it anymore. I need a break. I'm gonna go play baseball.
Trash Talking Tuesday is the best.
It's a great opportunity for folks to call in and they get to trash whomever.
Who you trashing, Roger?
I'm trashing LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
They can't even hold Wilt Chamberlain's shoes.
Stop talking about the king like that. It's a new era. Let LeBron be the best, please.
I only recognize one king in the United States, and that's Burger King. The connection with the Odd Couple audience is incredible. We really invite them in.
And they can relate, whether it be things about our own personal lives or our takes on sports.
Love you guys. You guys are killing it.
Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with your boys. They feel like it's just my guys, just my friends, and they join right in on the show.
We talk with the listeners, not at them.
Obviously, you can listen to us live, but you can still check out the podcast. You can check out our YouTube. You can check us out on social media. So in any way you want to get it, you can get it.
Yes.
There's some yelling. It is some hot takes. It's a whole lot of fun. I'll give you that.
It is fun. I agree. Begrudgingly.
The Odd Couple.
Sports talk that's too good and too fun.
Major League Baseball, the Yankees are holding on 1-0 at Philadelphia, but it's bases loaded, 1 out for the Phils in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Cubs are going to the 10th inning, tied at Pittsburgh 1-1. Detroit has beaten Kansas City 2-1, winning pitcher Tarek Skubal with 12 strikeouts in 7 1/3. Today, Colorado was a winner at Milwaukee 5-2. The Orioles at home lead Atlanta 3-2 in the top of the 7th. Diamondbacks ahead 3-2 at Washington, top of the 8th. It's now Rays 6-1 over Cleveland going to the 7th inning. The Dodgers have just taken the lead at the Mets. It's 2-1 at the 7th inning stretch. LeBron James is signing with the 76ers 1 year plus a player option. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was fully cleared for training camp after a torn ACL and LCL last season. And Michael Kim shot 59 at the PGA event in Minnesota. I'm Steve DeSager.
I've been covering this league since 1987. Hour number 3 on this funky Friday. It's
number show without driving.
I feel like it's hour number 6 on the airplane. I'll tell you that. The only thing I'm going to say.
What did they charge you? $1,000?
You know what? Unfortunately, I got to go to Detroit for a memorial next weekend.
Yeah.
Kelvin, no lie.
Okay.
They want $952 for a round trip flight to Detroit.
Oh my God!
I got it, but I have to go. It's my friend's memorial.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I mean, what? I don't want it. Do you think I want to pay that? I do not want to pay $952, but I can't do it. I cannot not go to my friend's memorial. I
you gotta
can't.
go, but that's crazy.
Damn.
You don't be mad at me, Rob.
$952 round trip.
Rob, I think there's a conspiracy why they closed Spirit down.
No, that's a real thing, Alex.
What?
Rob, you ready
To
to
make
yell
all
at
the
me?
prices high.
Bad.
Rob, are you gonna yell at me?
What? You didn't go to a friend's because of the price of a ticket? Oh.
Alex, give me the sad sound, the song. Hit me with it. No, I want the storytelling.
Here we go.
Yeah, this one. What if I told you I haven't even booked my flight yet for Atlanta?
Oh, you crazy. Oh, my God. You're crazy.
Wow.
Now, you knew you were going to the NABJ convention in Atlanta since last year. I've had my ticket for at least 3 or 4 months. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Have you looked at the prices?
Nope. I have not.
Alex, the prices are outrageous. I told you when they canceled my flight in New York, I was looking at alternates to try to get to Detroit because I had things to do.
Right. Yeah.
$1,700.
No.
I'm not kidding you. To fly to Detroit, there were like flights for $1,700. Detroit is an hour and 20 minutes from New York.
That's insane.
So I'm scared to look at Atlanta.
Rob, I'll rent a car and get Airbnbs along the way.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Detroit from New York is like a 10-hour drive or something.
Yep. Actually, ain't that bad. You was better off renting a car and doing that.
I know, but I was like,
stop halfway.
And then
through,
I realized,
like maybe in Pittsburgh,
because I have to go this next weekend, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to postpone the trip.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And then I'll just go a couple days before. You know what I mean? Before the memorial. So we're going to lay my friend John Davis. I told you guys when he passed, but we're going to finally lay him to rest. And I have to be there for JD. I have to
do that, man.
All right, what you got, Rob?
Dub, you'll be high. I'm looking at the flights right now. About $500.
Is it into Atlanta? And that's not bad then.
What? Hold on.
To go Wednesday to Saturday.
In August, like 12.
Yes, 12 to the 15th.
Oh, Rob G, this is why you goaded, bro.
See?
Hey, but you better do it tonight and stop playing around before it goes up.
He still hasn't done his Super Bowl receipts, Rob.
Oh no!
Hey, that's between me and you.
Wow.
Rob G, mine were done. I gave you mine.
We were on the Uber there. Just I'm gonna send it to you. Check your
Rob
phone.
G, mind your business. That is kind of your business that I told you that I need you to do it for me.
Are you kidding? My money out there that long from February? Are you kidding?
I know.
Watch him tell him, Rob, it's too late.
That's right.
You waited too long.
Hey, I've seen.
Hey, last year was way later, Rob G. Wasn't it? It was like October.
But I've seen people where they were.
We were planning for the next Super Bowl, and he was barely submitting his receipts.
Crazy. All right,
I'm gonna get it done.
Any odd mob?
Of course, the odd mob. You know what? Shout out to the odd mob, the YouTubians. I was texting Sagar about this earlier. And Elijah is on vacation. I didn't even know he was on vacation. But we have had the most live viewers in Odd Couple history on today's show.
Oh, are you serious?
Touching almost 800 live viewers.
Okay.
Oh, I was only gonna guess 500. Dang, 800.
We'll take that.
And no Monty.
No, Steve
and
DeSager.
No Monty?
Steve DeSager bringing in the numbers.
Steve doing his thing.
Shout out to Steve. So yeah,
Dang it,
I had a line, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to hold on to it.
Rob, caution.
I'm going to hold on to it.
Don't
you know
get
what the
fired.
bad part about this is, Rob?
What?
Both of y'all Robs? Is that me and Rob G, when we do the call every day, we both kind of go, we got to, LeBron, it's a new LeBron story. But this just proves that it whether you love him, hate, like it's a thing. You get what I mean? Like it's just, because people wanted to hear us love it, hate it, bash it, whatever. But like, it's still here. We are 2026. It's still a thing.
I'm gonna tell you this real quick, Rob G. See if you agree, Alex. You too. Where the show, The Odd Couple, changed, because in the early days when we first started, Chris and I would get in here and we would do like the pre-show together in the room.
Yeah.
And then we were like, like we would be in the room talking about the show, whatever, and then we just decided that, like, we should do it separate and not. Do you agree with that, Rob G? That not doing it together, and then all of the passion and your things we do on the show, actually, not in the meeting room.
Definitely changed. And I will say, to pull the curtain back even further, whoever gets the call second has an advantage. Because you already know what that other person is going to say.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right, but to Rob Parker's point, if me and him go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back, you start to lose that lust. If I just know, hey, he's going to say LeBron, it was a bad.
Yeah, because you guys usually will know like a sentence, like the general point.
That's all you want.
And then we go from there.
But when you start, because you lose the luster, that little like when it's, so what do you, no, he shouldn't have went there. But no, I think he should have. He should have did that.
When we used to do First Take, we would always be like in the room doing the pre-show and all that. And it would always be, I could always remember hearing Skip saying, save it for the show. Because you could get caught up in the meeting and you give away your ammo, so you have to be careful about that. And he'd always say,
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
Show. All right.
Did we have a couple odd mobs?
Of course. I mean, like I said, we got that many people weighing in. We got a lot of comments here.
Hey, Hundo.
Yeah, we had a lot. They're still flying in. They go in and out because, a lot of LeBron James talk. Boss Enjoyer says LeBron's legacy is on the line and it doesn't look good.
Oh.
All right.
I don't know about all that. We'll
see.
see.
I kind of need him to elaborate on that a little bit.
Farron says the ring chaser needs to win or bust. Pressure is on.
All right.
I agree with that. I don't know about, I do agree that he needs to win.
Yep. Xanda2223 says all these old heads, talking about both of y'all, got their hand in Michael Jordan's pants to acknowledge LeBron James, especially you, Rob Parker.
I never put my hand in Michael Jordan's pants.
Oh, shoot, Alex.
Pause.
There you go. Man.
No, resume. I want to hear more about that story.
Sagar, put it up.
Resume.
No, I need that.
We can keep going.
We don't need that.
You don't want it?
Which one?
And this is one. This was one of the early comments.
At least I know where that came from. Like,
that's true.
Like
that one.
I'm a woman. I have no idea where that came from.
I'm a woman. You yelled that to break one time. I remember it was before the Hard Out. I don't know what we were talking about, but I just hear you in the background. Chris is giving a tease. You just go, "I'm a woman."
Okay.
No idea what
why.
the context is.
But I remember you yelled it to the Hard Out.
Getting none. He used to get some bun. He was getting Rob G's. Remember, he was over
jeez.
Stop.
That's one pancake. I have to live that down for the rest of my life.
No, it was not the. It was the rolls.
The rolls
at Wolfgang's.
Yeah, when we're gonna have the
Emeralds.
We're gonna have $500 a night meal. Each.
Yeah.
And that was crazy.
Let me
remember the brother. He was like, "Hey, just go to
the.
They got better food over there anyway."
Yeah, he tried to help us. One more comment. This was one of the early ones, but I had to save it because it's such a good one. Appalachia Apache. Rob Parker is an absolute all caps liar.
Okay.
Going on another team was from a caller this morning on the Dan Patrick Show podcast. Don't lie.
No, I don't know.
Rob.
Wow.
If we found out you lifted that, we are in trouble.
Okay, here we go.
Sagar.
Are you ready? Where was I today to listen to the Dan Patrick Show?
On a nice plane.
On a nice airplane with the exit
where
row.
they got TV.
Right. They do have TV. They got the NBC.
Rob,
Peacock
you
on there.
were sitting with Colin on the PJ coming back,
I did not.
How did he sound, Alex? Be Colin, Alex.
Now, I know I'm on a PJ, but not on a PJ.
No, I did not. I did not hear that.
I just had to let you know,
I don't know
LeBron.
why you make him sound like a 1932.
That's how he sounds.
Not quite that, but it is funny when you do that.
Come on.
It's hilarious, too.
No, that's good. LeBron in Philadelphia. Not sure I like it. Tune in on Monday. We'll find out more.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Let's do it.
Shout out to Colin. Shout out to the Odd Mob. We touched 800 earlier. Still at about 500 right now. But this late in the show on a Friday night, 9-10 on the East Coast.
Go get a life. Okay, don't listen to us.
Shout out to the YouTubians.
They can get a life in 50 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Stay with us.
All right, so let's keep it moving again. Big story of the day. We talked about it all show. LeBron James to the Philadelphia 76ers, 2-year, $8 million veteran minimum contract.
$8 million?
And he said himself, the reason he made this move, nothing to do with financial reasons, obviously, nothing to do with family even. He said, F them kids. I'm doing this to chase a championship. So, guys, here's the question. Let's say in a hypothetical situation, LeBron James does seal the deal. He fulfills his promise. He gets ring number 5 there in Philadelphia. Does that change anything for you in the grand scheme of things?
No, absolutely not. I've said this, Rob. Both of y'all know I've said this for the whole time I've been on this show. It was 2 years now. He is already cemented wherever he is for everybody, Rob. If he was the GOAT for you, he can only get GOATier. And he's not going to go backwards. He's already where you think he is, right? He can't go backwards all of a sudden. And if you think he's 3rd, 4th, 5th, he ain't better than Jordan, he ain't better than Kobe, well, he's not going to get all of a sudden better, probably not going to get worse as well. So I think, to me, this is more cemented for like 90% of the people who have been following LeBron James' career. He is where he is already with you. The only thing this can do is at later in history when you start getting removed from what you were there, you witnessed in real time, right? Because then it becomes, if you're a little younger right now, if you're an 8-year-old basketball head who loves the game, well, you get a little older and you're just going to go, well, shoot, LeBron James had 5. You know what I mean? And you'll start going down the list of Kobe only had 5, LeBron had 5. What's the big deal? Or Tim Duncan had 5. And when you do that, you don't generally contextualize like, well, Kobe wasn't the finals MVP in 3 of his 5 championships. Now, we know he played very well. He was insane in some of those series. So, please, I know this, guys. Y'all know I know hoop. I'm just saying, like, you could contextualize it that way. Tim Duncan, the last couple, it was Tony Parker won 1, Kawhi won 1. So, you won't do that. You'll just go, you'll go, Tim Duncan has 5.
No, if
Kobe has 5.
But if he
LeBron will have 5 if he wins.
But if he doesn't win, he played 20. How many years? 24 years.
24.
24 years
24.
to win 4 championships. Seriously, like the longer you play, the longer you dilute your legacy. That's the only problem.
At this point, Rob, he's going to 25. He's gonna make it a quarter century.
No, but I'm just saying the longer when you start to look at winning. You know what I mean?
What about 5 for 25? Is that cool if I give you 5 for 25, one every 5 years?
No,
is that cool?
That's not cool either. Are you kidding? 5 for 25.
What
is this, Mr. Allen's? I mean, I'm just saying.
Hit me with it, Rob. How much is it?
29, 2 for 50. 29, 2 for 50. We got it, Alex? 29,
Alex, we
2
need
for
it.
50.
Alex, we need the Mr. Allen.
Yes.
Y'all understand that is a way of life in Detroit. Oh, snap.
We need to have that on the hot button, Alex.
Yeah, we need that. 29, 2 for 50. I just think he's already, like I said, to your point, he's played so long. 5 years ago, you made up in your mind whoever he was. Like everybody, he did. He was the GOAT, or he was 2nd, or he was 3rd. I don't think this changes anything, especially considered if he were to win, there's a great chance he might not be finals MVP. So people are going to say, well, he wasn't even the one. It was Tyrese Maxey or it was Jaylen Brown.
I think that hurts too. I do think that hurts. You don't think so?
But it doesn't hurt Kobe. Steph Curry, it doesn't hurt him
but I'm just
that
saying,
he finally he's only 1-time finals MVP of the 4 that he has.
Yeah,
right? Kobe
but that does hurt him, and that's why Steph really was never in that conversation about being a GOAT despite 4 championships. He's never been in that.
They don't use that against Duncan. They don't use that against Kobe.
Tim Duncan won what? 5 out of 6.
Yeah.
Right? 5 out of 6, yeah.
Which is insane, by the way.
It is. I told you he's a Kawhi
Ray
Leonard
Allen jumper.
No, a Kawhi Leonard free throw away from being 6 for 6.
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna say that Ray Allen.
That would have given him that would have given him a 4-point lead, and Ray Allen's 3 wouldn't have mattered. You know that?
You're right.
Like
you're right. Maybe that's Kawhi left. Why he left? He was like, hey, they mad at me. All I did was miss a free throw. But you
29.
How much is it, Alex?
29, 2 for 50.
Hey, Rob, I will say, I think that sound a little. They used to sound a little different. I don't remember them being that fast. I remember it was more like you said, 29 to 2 for 50.
29.
Like he was in a rush on those.
We'll find it. I'll get one. You know what? I'll go online. I'll find a good one like that.
Yeah.
And then
Cut that
Alex, I'll send it to you, and then you'll cut it.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you think? You think it's changed anything or not? Same?
No, I don't think it's going to change anything. It's not like he's going for number 7. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
He's not going for number 7. So that I think that maybe could be it. Is the game over or no? What is that game?
Who, Scooble? Tigers? What you looking
Tigers, I don't know. Did they win? I can't. It's in a commercial. And the Yankees have 2 outs, 1-0 in the ninth. The Dodgers up 2-1 with the Mets. I'm
Look
just
at
looking
you,
around.
surrounded in baseball heaven. Even
You
though
already know
there wasn't no games yesterday.
By the way, Rob, you see who hit a 2-run Jimmy Jack for the Dodgers?
No, who did it?
Your guy, Kyle Tucker.
Just now?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow! I was just
see.
We're talking mad. We're talking mad stuff about him. Mad stuff. And he's
hey, he was overdue, man. My goodness.
First home run since June 27th.
Oh my gosh, almost a month.
Almost a month. So now it's 4-1
He is definitely
Dodgers.
not hitting 29 or 2 for 50. Actually, that might be his batting average, 2 for 50.
Yeah, there you go, 250. Yeah, I don't think it's going to change anything. I just think it's like window dressing. You know what I mean? And
I just think it's
who are in
adding
his
to
camp. But if he loses, it'll be interesting to me. It just will. If they lose and say, hey, he went to
I agree.
They had his loaded team or whatever, and you don't want to lose in the finals and then lose another one, lose 9 times. What would that be?
So
No,
if he
7
won,
times.
what would that be? 5-6, right? Is it 5 and 6?
Yeah, and if he loses, it would be what? 4 and 7. Yeah, that's what I'm
4
saying.
and 7.
4 and 7.
Yeah, so if you're 5 and 6, that's because we don't talk about Magic being 5 and 4, which is absolutely ridiculous that you went to 9.
Yeah, but Magic's not in that conversation either about GOAT, and that's why I keep
he
saying
was for a little bit.
Nah, he was
about a 15-year run.
He wasn't in that conversation. He was never considered the GOAT.
I know him and Bird got to be sitting there like, hold on, I'm not saying we have to be the GOAT, but the idea that we're not in the top
weren't in that
5.
They weren't in that conversation. Magic was never to be the GOAT of basketball. I never saw that.
So who was it in '89? Kareem,
the all-time leading scorer. There was no right. It was Kareem, or if you want to go to Bill Russell, if you want to put those two, or Will Chamberlain, like those would be the only 3 people to me. Seriously,
I think Magic and Bird, we getting carried away on how far we're pushing them.
Didn't
back.
Magic say himself at the time that Kareem's the GOAT?
Right. No,
Magic told me. Yeah, that's not crazy.
Most people think it was Kareem at that point.
Magic told me Lonzo Ball and D'Angelo Russell are going to be better than him and break his records.
Stop making so much sense.
Magic is a showman. D'Angelo Russell going to take all my stats down. Man, if you don't stop it, Rob G.
All right, there we go. 29
There we go.
2 for 50. Mr.
He was in a rush that first one you was playing. He was trying to get out of there.
Love it. You got
there
it,
we
Alex.
go.
All right, 877-99 on Fox. Would a 5th ring change anything for LeBron's long-term legacy? Where are you? It is the Odd Couple on a Funky Flashback Friday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. And remember, this is a radio show, not a podcast.
Draymond.
That's right. We want to hear from you. We value your opinion. You can listen to all the podcasts you want, but you can't get in. You can't be heard. On this radio show, you will be heard. We want to hear from you. 877-99 on Fox. And you know what you need to do. Stick and stay.
Because if you're interested to get 2 in the US of A.
All right, let's get to it. Cap, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, arguably, depending on the age range, some people say the greatest. Some people, for me, he is in the top 3. Some people, have him 1, 2, 3, 4. But he had some things to say, not just about the NBA, but the WNBA, Rob G.
Yeah, there's big facts. Now, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, in his advanced age, he likes to comment on everything. Right?
He does. Well, he does. He writes stuff.
He writes. He's a Substack. He comments on social issues, politics. But of course, we're a sports show, so when he touches on something with sports, it always gets a rouse out of people. So in his most recent Substack, he took big offense, and rightfully so, with the congressman's letter to the WNBA, in which they claimed that Caitlin Clark was being unfairly treated, and unless they do something to fix it, that they should they need to do more to protect her. That's fine. But one thing he said that was raising a lot of eyebrows is specifically that the congressman referred to Caitlin Clark as the face of the WNBA. Here's what Kareem said. My first reaction to this letter was to check the calendar and make sure it wasn't April Fool's Day. Don't get me wrong. Caitlin Clark is very good, possibly even a great player. But calling any one player the face of the league, absent the sort of on-court and cross-platform dominance of a Michael Jordan or LeBron James, is an insult to an awful lot of great players.
I hear Cap, and I think he's right in principle, but I think he ends up being a bit wrong in practice, meaning this is just the world we live in, and I'll explain what I mean. I get his sentiment, right? It's a whole league. We're all part of a whole. We're all part of this bigger thing. Yeah. And like he said, aside from a Jordan who was just on another level, or maybe even a LeBron who's been 20-plus years on another level, but it shouldn't be. And I think I hear his point, but I think there are other factors that determine when someone is the face of the league. And a large portion of that is your audience, right? Just the fans, the people who are tuning in. And I think the other part is the metrics. You look down at the numbers, the viewing, the ratings, the online socials, you're like, okay. And I think you also look at the dollars, right? Purchases, the money that's come in, all that good stuff. And I think all those things, and then, of course, ultimately talent as well, right? Yes. So you kind of have to put all those things in a blender. And specifically with Caitlin Clark, let me be very clear. A'ja Wilson is the best player in the WNBA. Yes. I will scream it from the mountaintops. She's incredible on both sides. She's a walking MVP, walking finals MVP, walking bucket. She's just a dominant force.
Yep.
Point blank, period. And I think she is, to his point, to Cap's point, one of the faces. In a perfect world, she would be the face, right? Because you're mixing personality. She's got flair. Yep. She's got pizzazz. She's got a little swag to her. She got everything you need. Shoes sell out. Yep. She scores. She dominates. She wins. She should be. Soccer put the camera on me, whichever one that is working. She should be the face of the league. I get that. And I believe that wholeheartedly. She's incredible. My daughters love her. They try to get the shoes. Couldn't get the shoes. Sold out.
They did. They sold out quick.
But here's the thing. It ain't always the person that wins the most or whoever may be deemed the best player that year that oftentimes is the face.
Push back, I'll say, with that last point you just said.
What part?
The face of the league has to win. And ends up having to win a championship for that to be cemented. I think with Caitlin Clark, there's no doubt about it. Like, she brought so much revenue and so much eyeballs to the WNBA when she came in. I think that's a no-brainer. But at the end of the day, they have to win. And Caitlin Clark, if she stays in Indiana with what they have right now and that head coach, they're not going to win. And so you can't continue to say she's the face of the league until that matriculates to wins. Because at the end of the day, that's the star, the face of the league, ends up winning.
But I'm not disagreeing. That's put a period. I told that. Remember, there's elements, there's pieces, there's things, there's attributes to it.
Yeah,
that's a part of it. You can't be terrible and be the face of the league.
Yeah.
However, my point is there has to be some other things, and I think those other factors favor Caitlin Clark in the sense that she, like it, love it, hate it, she does draw ratings.
1,000%. Yeah, absolutely.
Like it, love it, hate it, she does have the most commercials.
Yep.
Like it, love it, hate it. Oh, she's a really, 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 really good player. By the way,
yes,
I have her. It's probably around the top 5 or 6. You know what I mean? I'm not to get all super, but I think Paige Beckers is a better player.
I think Olivia Miles is better.
Olivia Miles.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's eventually, she's gonna. If she doesn't win,
I completely agree. The winning is gonna have to match all the other stuff, and not to mention again, A'ja Wilson,
of course,
heads and shoulder and above, and a handful of other players. Breonna Stewart's still sitting there like, hello, don't forget
Sabrina
your girl,
Ionescu.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Right? I mean, right up there,
and that's been my point. And there are a handful of others. That she's just a clear cut best player. The people get carried away with that. DJ Alex.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You know I got it on Dat Piff. It's the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Funky Flashback Friday. The hiring market moves fast. Specialized recruiting group moves faster. From contract to direct hire, SRG eliminates the red tape and delivers professional staffing solutions with local insight and national reach. SRG goes beyond resumes to find the right fit for your business. Start building your team today at srgpros.com. All right, Rob, here's what we're going to do. We're going to break for Steve DeSager to get him updated. And stay on hold. We're going to get your calls on the other side about LeBron. And does winning a possible fifth ring help his legacy? We'll get to those in a second. Steve now. Hey, Steve.
Hey there. The Yankees have won at Philadelphia 1-0 on a Paul Goldschmidt homer. Cubs in 10 innings, a 3-2 winner at Pittsburgh. Arizona won 3-2 at Washington. Second baseman for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte, returned after back tightness and had an early RBI. Today, Colorado was a 5-2 winner at Milwaukee. At Detroit, Tigers 2-1 over Kansas City this evening. The winner, Tarek Skubal, 12 strikeouts in 7 1/3 innings. Kenley Jansen the save. The Orioles and Braves are now tied 3-3 bottom of the 8th. Rays are winning again 7-1 over the Guardians in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Dodger lead at the Mets is 4-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Tucker a home run. Padres tied at the Marlins 2-2 bottom of the 7th. Miami has lost 9 in a row. The Red Sox at home are leading Toronto 4-0. That's in the top of the 7th. White Sox 5-0 over Houston in the top of the 6th. Rangers ahead of the Mariners 3-1 in the top of the 5th. Mariners are the second place team in the AL West, half game behind the Texas Rangers. And it's the Reds out to a 1-0 lead at the Cardinals, bottom of the 5th. No hits yet for the Cards. LeBron James is signing with the 76ers, 1 year plus a player option. The WNBA off tonight. Rookie AZ Fudd won tonight's three-point contest, All-Star game in Chicago Saturday. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs was fully cleared for training camp after the torn ACL and LCL last season. He'll still wear a brace on his left leg. CBS analyst Tony Romo was arrested for DUI Thursday in Milwaukee. His court date is in September. Michael Kim shot 59 at the PGA event in Minnesota. He leads by 3 strokes. His round was capped by a 24-foot birdie putt on the 18th hole. Back to you.
Hey, Steve, thank you. Odd Couple, Rob and Kelvin on a Funky Flashback Friday. I said we'll take some calls, so let's do that. 877-99 on Fox. LeBron possibly winning a fifth with Philly. Is that going to change anything for you? Does it change your legacy? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Let's take some calls. Who we got?
All right, let's kick it off with Ennis in Corona, California. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing great, guys. A great show as always. It's
Thank
Friday.
you.
Appreciate you.
Ready for the weekend. I actually don't think – I think it just cements his legacy that he's always needed a stacked roster to just win and compete. Back-to-back MVPs in Cleveland, doesn't make the finals. He needs to team up with the second-best guard and Chris Bosh just to compete, and then with Kyrie and Kevin Love just to compete. And, he played in the Eastern Conference for 15 years, and then he comes out here to the Western Conference. It's a gauntlet. He gets out of the conference one time, during a shortened season.
Yep.
I mean, unless it's a shortened season or he needs 7 games and guys to bail him out with big shots, it's his legacy. He goes where the deck is stacked.
Ennis, me and you need to go out and have some wings, my man, because I love what you're saying. You spot on.
We're both from New York, and you live in California. I live here too. You said an Angels game. I paid, whatever a ticket costs to go to an Angels game. But yeah, I just it's par for the course with him, and he's going over there. And good riddance. I'm happy he's gone from the Lakers. But Rob, the last thing that I'll say is, do you remember when he had a foot injury and he said he went to the LeBron James of feet doctors to come back early? Do you think he's going to introduce Joel Embiid to that doctor? Maybe it'll help their season.
That's a good question. All right, Ennis, my man. Have a great weekend. Ennis. Thank you. John in Raleigh, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, John?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
How you doing, buddy?
Good, brother.
I'm good. So I think pretty much if you're in that 30 and under crowd, it is going to change and cement his legacy. But if you're older than that, you probably already made your mind up. You're conscious enough at, I'd say, about 5 years old to be watching him for 20 years straight now. So What you think of him is what you think of him, where you got your news and your information before the internet, before the social media age, when you're watching games. That's what you think of him. But if you're younger than that, it's different. It's a different case.
John, let me ask you this, though. I hear you. But, Rob G., you could help on this. And Kelvin, if you remember after Michael Jordan's last dance, and you remember they did the survey, ESPN, and a lot of people finally got to see Jordan and that whole thing, and and they were more on Michael's side. Am I right, Rob G.? Like, you remember the poll?
Yes, the polling showed that his approval rate, if you would call it that,
went higher
for the younger crowd. Was higher than it was before.
Higher than before because they got to see that last dance. And I think,
that happens to me.
Doesn't that?
Yeah, I didn't get to see Magic like that. I was 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then as I got older, I was like, yo, Magic was crazy. Bird was crazy. You know what Kareem was doing was nuts. So I think hopefully it has an appreciation for what LeBron has done, for what Kobe has done, for what Steph, guys who they didn't really get to see.
But going back to the MJ, the Last Dance thing, don't you think that is going to make like a hagiography of him? So when LeBron releases his doc, which he's working on, they said it himself, like Amazon Prime, I think is the one doing it. When he does his and he releases his, there's going to be a whole new segment, like, man, because all they're going to see is the good stuff. You're not going to see the night-to-night negativity.
But I don't. Even if you put all the good stuff, you still play 24 years.
No, I know, but you're going to say
what I mean?
He's going to showcase the 3-1. He's going to showcase the bubble. He's going to showcase.
Yeah,
the
but also
title.
I get all that. Don't get me wrong, and I think people also will do their other. I was surprised at how big the shift was with the younger people. Do you know what I mean? I really was, even with watching the Michael Jordan.
But I think it's like when your parents introduce you to a great album of somebody I always heard about Stevie Wonder, but I ain't listened. And then you finally see, you like, dang, Stevie Wonder was crazy, or The Who was crazy, or Isley Brothers. You know what I mean? You sit down with something. I think that's why it was a 10-part series.
You bet. That's right.
Yeah. You see what I mean? So I think when you hear about such and such, is okay, Luther Vandross, all right, you keep telling me that, Mom. One day you sit down with some Luther, you're like, okay, he was insane vocal talent. All right. So I think that's going to happen for sure.
If they made a documentary for like Kareem or Bill Russell, something like that, you think it would do a similar effect or no?
I don't know. I really.
Or they would watch the games and be like, you know what, these guys are barely moving.
What kind of shot is that?
Right,
what
exactly.
That shot is lame.
It would be a negative impact.
Yeah, probably. And Bill Russell's the only guy. Everybody else was a midget.
Yeah,
I don't think you can say that anymore.
I'm sorry, a small person.
No, you know what? If they really did a Last Dance documentary on Magic Johnson, I think he'd get a boost.
Yeah.
Because the way he played,
the Bird and Magic.
I know, but
that
like,
was a huge,
the Last Dance was a 7-part.
And he was, a revolutionary guard, a 6'9"
style of play. What I think we've
and the no-look passes and all that kind of stuff.
I think Bird would. That's why the Lakers Celtic 3-parter was dope too. Because it really showed you how great that battle was between those two teams.
Let's squeeze a few more in. Tyron in Tennessee.
You better call Tyron.
You're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Ready. What's up, buddy?
What up, RPKR, a.k.a. Hustlers? What's up, Worldwide Hustlers?
What
up, though?
We good. You good for the weekend?
Yeah, man, I'm sitting eating me some Demuses. I'm chilling like Bob Dylan. But anyway, man, on to this fifth ring nonsense. First of all, there ain't gonna be no fifth ring. You know, he did the only thing he could do. I give him that. He went with a stacked roster, stacked team, surprise.
That's what he does.
But,
right.
He did what the only thing he could do. I'm not sure that the Knicks in Indiana, and if Kawhi gets it worked out in the Raptors, I'm not sure they can beat any of them three teams. But the bottom line is this. Many blessings to the Knicks. They capitalized on the Spurs' immaturity and got them a title. God bless them. San Antonio and OKC got the NBA on lock the next 5-6 years, players. No matter if Philly wants to get out the East, and I think that's very questionable, they don't got nothing for San Antonio. What
y'all keep saying that.
What broken down MB going to do with Wemby?
Y'all saying that. I hear you, and I said it, but it sounds good, but all I know is we got 8 different champs, right? And all of a sudden, Joker, he the MVP, watch, he about to, that was it. And, oh, man, the Celtics, that was it. And the Pacers, if they don't blow an Achilles, Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers, though, Thunder might not even want one. So I hear them on paper. I feel the same way, but we got to wait and see because Every time we think we got
don't
a
need to
hold of
wait and
something.
see. That's life. We actually want you to have some sort of thought about
No,
it.
what I'm saying is
Waiting
it
and
keeps
seeing.
happening.
Well, I mean,
where we keep saying Denver's about to
are they
going to
win the
Thunder
championship?
about
Let me
to
ask
go
you
on a
that.
run.
Are the Sixers going to win the championship? What do you think?
I got to wait to see.
Okay, see?
I got to see how I feel closer to the NBA season.
I don't know why. You can look at it and go, LeBron went there. They got all the
No. The answer is no.
Thank you.
They're not going to win.
I'll tell you why.
Okay, that's
because
fine.
I gotta see if
You don't have to be right.
Shooters.
You don't have to do like.
No, I just need to see if they get one
You
more
look
shooter,
at what
couple
they
more
have
players.
right now. They just added LeBron James to what they had. You think they're going to win the championship? Whether you're right or wrong, I'm not trying to get.
I will have that
Jordans
question
or wings
answered
out of
in a
you.
moment.
Okay. Can
No,
we
I
squeeze
gotta
one
Do
more?
not
in?
bring up wings around this parts, Rob Parker.
I know.
Yeah,
We
we're
have
still
been
waiting on our
waiting.
wings.
Rob,
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm starving.
We waiting, Rob.
I used your wing money on gifts for Alex. For gifts on Alex and Ricky. I'm sorry. That was your wings money. All right.
We need our wings. 100 wings.
I'm hungry,
25,
Rob.
25, 25,
Alex
and
just
25.
said. Alex just wanted to hand it back to me and say, "Go cash
Yeah,
it in and buy
cash
the
this back
wings."
out.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you see how skinny Rob G is now? He's down 40 pounds.
Yeah, hey, Roger,
he needs
you
food.
got to relax, bro.
Unbelievable.
Can you stop, Roger? Like, can you?
Never.
It's getting a little out of line.
All
I
right.
ain't
Well,
gonna lie.
let's squeeze in Andre from Massachusetts. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dre?
Hey,
Dre about to talk
how
some
you
sense
doing?
into you.
Thanks for taking
Dre,
the
talk some
call.
sense into them. Talk some sense into him, Dre.
Yeah, I am going to talk some sense because the answer is the Sixers are the favorites to win the NBA Finals with their roster.
Nobody said about favorites. Dre, are they winning the NBA Finals? Yes or no? Nobody's talking about favorites. Are they going to win? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yes, the
Okay.
Sixers. And that's the reason. That's one of the reasons behind this. LeBron James is not concerned about changing the overall narrative in terms of the greatest player of all time. He has conceded. He realizes, in the court of public opinion, Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time. What he is concerned about is changing the narrative. He wants the conversation to be about winning 5 championships in 4 cities and bringing the first championship to the Philadelphia 76ers since 1983. Yes, 43 years since the Sixers have won a championship, going all the way back. And Rob Parker, you know what I'm talking about. Faux. Okay,
I know,
that's
even
what
though it was 4-4-5, but 4-4-4. There you go.
Exactly. So he is about the narrative. Yes, Netflix is going to be doing a documentary next year all about the season. It's going to be gangbusters. And he has stacked the deck because the Sixers give him the best chance to win a championship. And I do believe they are the favorites to win that championship and to have the fairy tale ending. He probably will come back for a year 25 to go after that 6th championship and tie Michael Jordan. It doesn't change the overall conversation, but it creates what LeBron James is
if they
after.
lose, if they don't, is he going to retire? Is that it, or is he going to play one more? If they lose, say they don't even get to the finals. What do
He'll
you
play
think?
one more because he has nothing else to do, and he doesn't want to go sit on a beach in Ibiza because there's nothing there. And he wants the show is the show, and he doesn't want to leave the show, especially when he's capable of doing it. But I think that he's after a new narrative altogether, not the overall narrative, but his own narrative.
4
And he sees in
championships in
Philadelphia-
25 years is not a great narrative. I'll tell you that.
All that being said,
I'm just saying.
Rob,
Let me
where is
squeeze one more
LeBron
in.
James ranked for you?
A second.
That's you know what? That's what I'm saying. Dang it! If if I'm ranking second,
but I've always
then dang it. So what?
But I've always been that. I'm not one of these guys who got him.
No, you're not crazy. Well, you are crazy. But I'll give you that.
I've never said anything other, have I?
Not
Rob G knows not once.
No, I'll give you. My point is, I know you haven't. I know that's
I'm not
why I
like putting him
said.
10th or 11th on the list. I'm not that. So when people say I'm a LeBron James hater because I think he's second greatest of all time.
No, that's why I brought
That
it
makes
up
no
because I
sense.
know he's second to you, and I'm saying after all of this, it's like 5 and 25 or this and this and that. And that. It's like the end of the day, he's still second. That's remarkable.
No, I'm just saying, but 5 for 25. I mean, 4 for 25 would be that. I told
it's
you.
2 for 50.
29, 2 for 50. All right, Kevin in Culver City. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Kev? How are you?
God is good.
All the time.
Hey man, Rob, I flew Jet3 too. It's a great airline. Just so you know, get in real quick. It's the best.
Which one? What'd you say?
Jet Suite. It's amazing. You gotta try it, Rob. To Vegas, to LA, it's great.
Okay. So you think okay?
I want to say LeBron. Here's the thing with LeBron. Michael Jordan in 2001 didn't go see Kobe and Shaq and the Lakers. Say, hey, you know what? I played with my coach. Phil Jackson. He's coaching that team. I could go win a championship there. he didn't go to a stacked team. Kobe Bryant in 2004 didn't say, you know what, when Shaq was doing all the stuff and they lost to the Pistons, I'm going to go play with Tim Duncan in San Antonio. That's the difference. It's the mindset. Every team he's gone to, except maybe the AD team, I'll give him that, and I'll give him the Kyrie team where they came back from Golden State. He's went to a stacked team. So that's the narrative. It's not about, well, is he better than Jordan? Jordan played only with the Chicago Bulls. Kobe only played with the Lakers.
Are we overselling this, Kevin? Are we overselling this stacked team? I'll give you to Miami because the Heatles joined, but I do think we're overselling this stacked team thing a little bit.
Yeah,
because
but they're not gonna win. Andre said they're gonna win. They're not winning the championship. Antonio Daniels got on the radio after the Knicks won the championship with Jalen Brunson and those 3-and-Ds all over the court, and he said that's a better starting lineup than the Knicks. Really? That's a better starting lineup than what Mike Brown's putting out there with the Knicks who beat Wemby and the Spurs? No way, no how.
Man, that is
ridiculous.
Kevin, that is a more talented. Now we'll have to wait and see how it works out. That's a more talented starting five. I don't think that's a question where anybody would question that. That's a more talented starting five. Are you kidding me? It's the first time since the merger, or the third time since the merger, we had a team where your whole starting lineup averages 15 points or more. That's an absurd starting lineup. All right, let's break here. Last call, 877-99 on Fox. 877-99 on Fox. Your chance to get in with the Odd Couple on Fox Sports Radio. Hit us up.
It's last call time on The Odd Couple. If you had a take and couldn't get in all show, here's your chance. Your call's important to us. Call us at 877-99 on Fox. Hurry up. Rob and Kelvin got to get out of here.
The Odd Couple, you know what time it is. It's your boys.
Let's get it. The Odd Couple is fun.
Check.
And informative.
Check.
What's up, America? You want to talk sports with one and a half of the best-looking guys in the game?
That game was incredible.
You are wrong. You'll be king of the water cooler.
What's it like working with Rob? Rob in his mind is like Chris Rock mixed with Richard Pryor, so I'm running out of fake laughs. Ha ha, Rob. Rob is very passionate.
Son, you ain't ready for this. I don't have BS in my game. I'm straightforward. I'm honest. You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. And, of course, it doesn't hurt that I'm right most of the time. Kelvin is the nice guy, wants to make everybody feel warm and fuzzy.
You done? Let me tell you the truth. I bring the energy, a youthful energy. Rob's not gonna see this, is he? And I bring an honest opinion. Michael Jordan, I can't take it anymore. I need a break. I'm gonna go play baseball.
Trash Talking Tuesday is the best.
It's a great opportunity for folks to call in and they get to trash whomever.
Who you trashing, Roger?
I'm trashing LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
They can't even hold Wilt Chamberlain's shoes.
Stop talking about the king like that. It's a new era. Let LeBron be the best, please.
I only recognize one king in the United States, and that's Burger King. The connection with the Odd Couple audience is incredible. We really invite them in.
And they can relate, whether it be things about our own personal lives or our takes on sports.
Love you guys. You guys are killing it.
Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with your boys. They feel like it's just my guys, just my friends, and they join right in on the show.
We talk with the listeners, not at them.
Obviously, you can listen to us live, but you can still check out the podcast. You can check out our YouTube. You can check us out on social media. So in any way you want to get it, you can get it.
Yes.
There's some yelling. It is some hot takes. It's a whole lot of fun. I'll give you that.
It is fun. I agree. Begrudgingly.
The Odd Couple.
Sports talk that's too good and too fun.
29 or 250.
What a time to be alive.
Hey, I'm trying to get wings for the crew on Tuesday, so I don't know. Does Ralph put out wings Monday night?
Rob?
No, Rob, we've heard this joke from you. We want the wings, okay? You said this last time. We said, no, that ain't it. We either want B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings, or Wingstop, right, crew?
Wingstop's expensive.
Oh, I want some Wingstop, Rob. And
Well,
then guess what?
Pretend they had Gucci backpacks in there. You'll still buy it.
Kelvin,
right?
don't worry. We'll get some fries. We'll get a couple drinks. It's going to be great.
Can we get the
that
drinks?
Man adding up on my tab, but dang it, you don't want to pay your bet.
Rob G, can you bring in 4 drinks from 7-Eleven for 59 cents? That at least I'm not paying $3.99 for drinks. Okay, is that cool? Can we do that?
Not to mention,
Rob G, I'll give him the $2 for the 4 drinks. You know what I'm saying?
We're not worried. That's the least of our concern. We could all bring our own
And
soda.
then I would count it as $16 and then take that off the amount for the wings. You know what I'm saying?
And then when I put the receipt to the IRS, we're going to be paying $200.
Rob G and Alex, he getting closer and closer to getting jumped for some wings. I ain't going to lie.
Man.
No. I've been out of town. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do it.
I was watching the YG in the game versus. It was the most hood-tastic event I've seen. And so you might catch a beat down, man, over some wings up here in these streets. Odd Couple, of course, thank y'all for rocking with us on this funky flashback Friday. If you missed any of today's show, be sure to catch the podcast. Just search Odd Couple wherever you get your podcast at. And then when you do that, follow it, please. Rate it 5 stars. Provide a review. Just search the Odd Couple wherever you get your podcast.
A lot of close games tonight. I'm sorry.
A full version and a best of. Rob G will get that up in a moment. All right, we got a call. Last call.
Let's do it.
This is the last call.
It's last call. Last call time on the Odd Couple.
Whoopie-damn do.
Thank you, DC.
That's right, DC.
That's right.
All right, last call. Who we got?
Elliot in Iowa.
What up, though, fellas?
What up?
What up, though?
How you doing?
29 or 250.
All is well. Thank you. All is well. Thank you for the call. Thank you for taking the call. God is good.
No doubt.
Hey, all the time.
For sure. Okay, so regardless if he win or not, I believe he's still going to be second. All time. 3 points that I wanted to make. So the first is he's going to be second regardless.
Okay.
I do believe that he didn't start this team second stuff. We go back to Celtics and
Big
KD
three.
and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen.
No. Those were
Man,
trades.
come on,
Those were trades. No, it's not the same.
Man,
They were trades. The Celtics, they had to give up something to get. They were trades. They're not the same.
You don't even remember what they gave up, Rob. That's how much of a
They were
non-trade
trades.
it was.
They were trades. They were trades. Go ahead.
Stop. No, you're making sense. Continue.
Did he hang up?
Look what you did, Rob.
What? Because I pushed back?
No, because he told you he wanted to have 3 points. Then you could have pushed back.
This is the best pushback radio show in the nation.
Man, we about to push you back if you don't get us wings and stop having people hang up.
But if
That's what we about to do.
agree with Rob, just leave them off. Rob G,
Leave him
on.
on.
Take
Great
him to the
point.
next segment.
Great point,
That's a
Rob
great
G.
point.
Make sure you get his
on.
number and call him every time
Call
we have a
anytime.
conversation.
Y'all, what are you talking about?
Give him the hotline number.
Your red Batman phone, he needs that.
Y'all always acting
Give
like
him the hotline number, Rob G, so we have to wait on hold.
VIP treatment. It comes with 2 wings. It comes with 10 wings, 2 drinks,
and a fries,
and a fries and a
t-shirt.
free dance.
Rob's gave all his mentees the hotline number at Magic Seat. I could tell. I know.
Are you kidding me? That man was
I'm just
preaching.
waiting to
That
have-
is the most understated thing.
I think,
that
you know
daggone
what?
victory
You know
in
what's
Boston
going to be
did it.
good? It's going to be great. I'm trying to have the Odd Couple
boy.
jersey retired that night.
Yo. Please have
See, the
Chris
thing
Broussard
about
on it,
him
too.
is when he says, oh, wow.
That'd be so great.
The Odd Couple jersey retired.
Don't do that. Chris, that might be the moment y'all finally he breaks up with
You think so?
Is the man
that'll be the
retired?
Oh.
you. Yeah.
No, but the jersey is. The jersey. Don't you think it would
Yeah.
be great? A jersey says Odd Couple on the front, says Magic City Monday underneath that, and then 2026, right? And we put it in a frame.
And all 25 co-hosts you've ever had.
Yeah, just put all the shadows of the host you had, not like I actual
And that
pictures
would be
on there.
awesome.
Oh, boy.
The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon is coming up next.
I never miss your radio show. I never hear it, so I never miss it.
Did you hear that?